I don't have money to be filing lawsuits against every single person who restreams me or steals my content. Good news is I also don't care because I'm doing so well for myself. I have a great positive following. I get people who support all my content. Why would I care that they do that? I'll be successful every single day that I want to. No, they're not affecting me at all. Someone just asked. Someone brought it up, so I respond. I don't have money to be filing lawsuits against every single person who restreams me or steals my content. It's too frivolous, it's too time-consuming, and it's too expensive. That's number one. I'll be successful every single day that I want to. Good news is I also don't care because I'm doing so well.
Knuckle-dragging, mouth-drooling detractors. Let us gather. It's Beguary. Time for, whatever this really bad marathon is going to be today. I'm going to stick around as long as I can, but to be honest, I'm not really super interested. But we have a Snort Bernellington clip, so let's take a look.
Pig. What the heck? A pig with a party hat. Hello, Mr. Piggy. Ziggy Piggy. Save the pig, the game. The whole game you're trying to save the pig's life. Help!
Oh, I don't care about this drama nonsense. You guys can go bother it yourself and leave me alone. I'm here to chill with games tonight. I'm not here to talk drama because I don't give two shits. I thought I made it like abundantly clear, but people just don't listen and they just cannot stop themselves from acting like tittering schoolgirls. Okay? I'm not a drama guy. This isn't TMZ. This isn't Log How Live. This isn't some React streamer stream. This is DSP Gaming. Gaming. So we're going to game tonight and chill and enjoy each other's company. We're not going to do dramas.
Unless I want to do a whole segment about drama where I try to shit on Wings and LTG because they love me.
So don't bring it up.
Man, where are all the viewers at? Because we're going to get started soon. We only have 160 viewers on YouTube. Do you guys see the point I'm making about RimWorld? Is when we start off with RimWorld...
Do you see the point that's clearly being made about how nobody wants to watch these 2-hour-long shows of you just sitting there, not making any point or doing anything funny or relevant or interested or anything?
A month ago, right? It was 18 hours of gameplay we put into this game so far. We had like 400 viewers, and it was legit. The chat was popping. Like, people were excited to see me try RimWorld. Now, we don't even have 200 anymore. And that makes me sad because I think the game is good, okay? And I feel like these are fun interactive streams, which I really like the interaction we have during a stream like this. You know, like the Street Fighter.
I don't know why he's doing this all of a sudden. I really like this game. I really like this game. I really like this game. Okay, like, good for you? I don't understand how that is supposed to equate to, like, people give you money. Okay, great. You like it. Cool. Go play it. If I think the shit sucks, I'm going to go do something else.
Fighter stream, we couldn't interact at all. Here I'm just sitting here raging at this shitty-ass laggy game. And it's pissing me off. I'm like, man, I just can't wait to relax tonight. And now here it is. And what happened to the viewers? I don't know. I think we still have a good time, right? Like, those who are here, we still have a good time. You guys are engaged. So that's good. All right. So again, please like the stream. Hopefully we can get some people to show up.
How would I tell them, let's say, in an area cut down all trees and cacti? I forgot.
It has been a thing that he's been saying often, but I agree. Yeah, I really want to keep playing this. I really like this game. I don't know if somebody like got into his head that like he needs to be more positive, and instead of saying something along the lines of I don't want to play certain games anymore, it's every game is great now. It's like some kind of weird like dented 220 voodoo or something. I don't know
how to do that because we definitely could use more wood, but I've totally forgotten how to do it. Anyone remember?
Crap, I'm retarded. This is RimWorld. This is not what he did yesterday. I need the yesterday. Damn. He didn't hit either goal. The dragon thing didn't go. Oh, no, wait a minute.
Save the pig.
It just turns out that, in fact, I'm dumb. It's okay. It's okay. We'll get there. Snort Bernellington does have it. He just goes over the night stream.
Just a kitty. Open your wallets and give me all of your monies.
So there was a $5 super chat from a troll who still thinks I play WWE Champions, which I don't. I've already told you guys I quit that game. I do play some other mobile games. Admittedly, I do. Very casually. Every once in a while, I'll drop a few bucks on them. But it's nothing to speak of, and it's none of anyone's business, and it never will be. So thanks for $5. Maybe I will drop that on a mobile game today, and that's my prerogative if I do, because that's now my money. Thank you for the contribution. All right.
Cool. $50.
Imagine getting like that, like huffy about $2.50 that you won't get until March 21st. Imagine being like, thanks for all of your money. Man's going to clear $2.50 in like 7 weeks. I mean, cool, man. Whatever you say.
Tip just rolled in. The person specifically requests they wish to remain anonymous. I had to lie about things because I had to protect my family, right?
When I play it next week, I'm not going to use Sagat. I'll tell you right now, I'm taking a break from this goddamn character, because if the character is so execution required heavy, then I don't want to fuck around and get pissed off all the time when I play this game. So when I play
Execution required heavy. You mean you actually have to push the right buttons in the right order? Like you play this game like sitting down. Like you realize you don't have to do anything. It's just hitting the right buttons in the right order. You are incapable of hitting the right buttons in the right order? Like that's too like Herculean a task? Fuck. You might want to consider another career, my guy, if you can't hit the right buttons in the right order.
next week, I'm going to probably play with Dalzim, who, not to say that he doesn't need execution, but he's a definite different kind of character.
Wow.
Yeah, I have a feeling this marathon is gonna suck ass. Like I say, I'll try to hang on for a little while, and I appreciate everybody for hanging out, but don't feel obligated to stay here, because as soon as I don't want to stay here anymore, like I'm peacing the fuck out. Because I just have a feeling that this is gonna be some donkey ball suckage.
You suck! And I gaze into the mirror, and apparently my left side is my best side. Let's see, my left side. This is my left side. Is this my best side, everybody? Is it truly? Is this my best side?
You mean with that big honkin' like
You
age
tell me.
spot?
Which side droops more, this side or this side? I know I have a droopy face. I don't know which one droops more, though.
You don't know what side your stroke face is on?
Okay, smash this.
Is there a theme aside from him wearing a jersey? The big highlights were he's going to have Seattle Seahawks colors on the wall. He will be wearing a jersey. I've only ever seen him in one jersey, and that was a while ago. And I'm not going to claim to be a big football person here, but I don't even think it's a Seattle jersey. Food, booze, like he always says, like a retard. And then a big bunch of games. He had listed a big bunch of games. So the same, none of them football. No Tecmo Bowl, no Madden, no none of that shit.
Smash this. Oh, look at me. Oh my God.
He did, though, drop that if certain games, quote unquote, did well. Oh, the helmet thing. Something about he had a helmet, but it was buried in the closet and he didn't have time to look for it. And then also he said something about if any of the games, quote unquote, do well, they might become full-time long playthroughs, or however the fuck he worded it. So essentially what we're doing today is he's going to drink like he does every day. He's going to order food like he does every day. He's going to play a bunch of shitty games like he does every day, play them shittily like he does every day. And if the games go well, we're content. The Denson retards are being put to task today to tell him what games they want to become full playthroughs. So we're just playing a mix match smorgasbordy thing of games today to see what games will give him more money long term. That's what we're doing.
What the fuck?
He said his wife was going to make super healthy Super Bowl food. No, he took that off the table. That was gone. I think it was yesterday and the day before, but yesterday for sure. He said that at some point him and his wife were going to order food. There was no more. I've heard no more of her making food. I think he has a knockoff Panthers and Raiders jersey. Like, Has he been to either of these places?
Oh, it's terrible. I look so stupid.
He was in Connecticut, has no Patriots jersey, because isn't it Patriots and Seattle? And he doesn't have either one of these jerseys, and he's only ever lived in like both of these places. Literally like nothing new, not even remotely new. And I think some of the games have even been played before. And he might get around to Iron Lung. I think Iron Lung was in the list.
Dude, I look so stupid. I look like a fat fuck. Oh.
First part of any
He was a New York Jets fan, supposedly. Well, even if he would have had one of those, I could even see that.
playthrough is the most important. Please give this video a like and leave some comments. What do you think of Dragon Quest VII Reimagined? I think it looks gorgeous, but I'm curious.
Urban Style Individual put out a video sometime this morning. I don't remember when it was. I just watched it probably about an hour or so ago. And if you're not subbed, go sub. And he made a really interesting point that we all know that Phil like begs for money, but he went on to talk about, again, it was really interesting. He went on to say, like, this man doesn't just beg for money. Like, he begs for everything. Look at this man begging for likes, begging for views. Please go watch the on-demand content, which is the stupidest fucking shit I've ever heard of. But I guess if it gets you out of trouble in a bankruptcy hearing, I guess you can go on ahead and say it. Like, watch these shitty fucking videos. Please engage. Like, he's literally begging people to talk and like the stream and go watch the shitty videos on top of. And I know it's really, really obvious. He does it every day, but it had never been like specifically pointed out before, like in Urban Style Individual's video. It was just really good. It was a really good point.
See how it's going to play when we get into combat and the like, but it looks amazing, right? Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in part 2, which will be our first dungeon and combat.
Please support the stream. As you can see, we had a lot of support early on, and then we haven't had any support for a bit. Let's get some support for Dragon Quest. Like I said, I want to play this game. I would love to do a full playthrough of it for you, but I need...
Apparently, he really like fucked himself over in this game. Not only did he do that like obnoxiously long podcast where he quote unquote reacted to all those games or whatever, which nobody fucking asked for. I guess this game was like really, really slow to start, and then he made it slower. And I guess he just like killed it. I think the daytime stream of this, what is it, Dragon Quest something? I'm sorry, I don't follow the games. It was like $108, and then it was Hellmart last night, and I think that cleared him $98. So I don't know if everyone's waiting to blow their load today or what.
need people to show up, engage, and support with the content. Right now, people showed up and they've engaged, but we need support. So please support this stream. I'll be back in a few minutes for 2 more hours of gameplay, but in the meantime, please...
Oh, and all these breaks, too. These breaks, like, gotta go. Or if you are going to take a break, like, listen, we all got to take a piss, right? Like, we all want to go get a drink or get a snack or take a piss or whatever. Like, we don't have to sit here, like, chained to the microphone. I get it. But, man, like, 90 seconds. 90 seconds, take a piss, wash your hands, and, like, fucking come back. Like, I don't understand.
Enjoy some highlight clip.
Why are we live streaming and fucking off for like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes? I think there's been like 2 times where I have had to go and fuck off. One time Amazon was bringing me a package and I had to go to the door to get the package. And then one time Mr. Toxic came home early because he fell off a ladder at work and I thought he broke his fucking ribs and he was like limping and shit. And I think I did fuck off for like maybe 5 or 10 minutes when I thought he broke fucking ribs. And I'm like, okay, why are you not at the hospital? Why are you home? What the fuck are you doing? But like all these breaks, these breaks gotta go. The live stream goes live at 10:45. He doesn't show up until an hour later. Then he sits here for an hour, does nothing. And then he's got to go pee again. Like just get the colostomy, man. Just call it a day. Get the little thing that you pee into.
From my best of stuff here. Enjoy.
Name that I'm not.
Dude,
Or like maybe don't drink so much. Here's another thing too.
Did a super chat asking, did I have a stroke? Does it look like I had a stroke?
Again, if you're having a great time with this playthrough and enjoying the chill vibes, please like the videos, leave some comments, subscribe to the channel if you're not, and someone had recommended you could use your hype points to hype up the playthrough. That would help as well. Thank you.
He needs to rub one out. Well, if that's what he needs to do, I'm not here to judge anybody doing whatever it is that they do. That's fine. It don't take this man 10 minutes. And if it does, then he has more problems than we're realizing he does. And he better wrap that shit up.
Thank you so much. See you in part 3. All right, folks. So we got about an hour left on the stream. The deal is today's attendance was good. Today's engagement, pretty good. Today's support, good. Could be better, but it also could be way.
But wait a minute, there's no goal. So isn't $100 good? It's funny how you get to $100 and you say it's good, but it could be better. Because that's the way it used to be. $50 was terrible. 100 was okay, but not great. And then 150 was perfect. It was what you wanted. It's weird that we're saying goodbye to these goals, but they're very much clearly still here.
Works. So the question is, do you like classic turn-based RPGs? And if you do and you want me to continue with this playthrough, please support it. Let's go.
I sat down and figured this out last month when I was looking. It was like the middle of January. I was sitting down and figuring out like how many times has he hit the non-goal versus not hitting it. And January was terrible for him. And well, I mean, it's terrible for every YouTuber. January's just, you know, everyone's busted from Christmas. But I looked at like how often he's like away from the computer, how long he streams, and you know, how long he's actually sitting there and blah, 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 blah. And my math, which I went to public school in the Midwest. So like for what that's worth, I figured out that between like 48 and 53% of the time, he's either not there or not playing the game. There were some days where like 53 to 55% of his whole streaming day, he wasn't gaming. And 26% of the time, he wasn't even there. 25%, 1/4 of his day. Now, not every day, but there were some days that like 25, 26% of his streaming hours, session, whatever the fuck you want to call it, he was not there. 53% of the time, he was not gaming. Shit was wild.
Go and get a rallying of support for this last hour to say that it was a good stream and take it to saying that it was a great stream. Okay, let's go. Let's get some more rallied support here, especially for those who are here particularly for this playthrough. That would help a lot because I want to play this game. I bought it.
You might want to knock off with the let's go. Like, stop demanding. At least ask.
But it's going to be tough if this ends up being the slowest stream that I do. Yeah, people are going to be questioning. I mean, look at Kick Chat. Everyone in Kick Chat is a troll who's basically spamming. Blah, 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 blah.
Come on, you guys, give me money. The trolls are making me look stupid.
And it sucks because I'm having a good time with it, but they're just being assholes. The YouTube chat on the flip side is being great, and you guys are being very engaged and supporting, and I appreciate that. So can we get some final support in the next hour? I would appreciate that if we could. Okay? All right, let's continue.
I absolutely rely on tips. And I can't get rid of them. I need them to do things daily, every week. You know what I mean? All right, if you're gonna keep spamming the chat, I'm gonna ban you. I don't know what you're talking about, and nor do I care. So I'm just gonna ban you. Like literally, you're talking about nonsense. I don't know what you're referencing. So goodbye. Stop spamming my chat. Banned, 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 banned. Gone forever.
There we go. So if you like
Because I don't put up with your fucking bullshit.
turn-based RPGs and you really enjoyed today's stream, please engage with these videos. These first 3 parts are critical to the success of this video series on YouTube. And please consider supporting. All right? Like, you can leave a super thanks on a video. You could leave a tip. There's a description in the video and just say, hey,
I'm sorry, I have to read this. What we enjoyed most was that haircut. It's impressive that you're not ashamed to appear on camera like that in front of thousands of people who hate you and 2 who love you. Only Ice Cuck and Iron Cuck. That's an amazing line. It's impressive that you're not ashamed to appear on camera like that.
leave a super thanks on a video. You could leave a tip. There's a description in the video and just say, hey, I like this series. Please continue it. I want to continue it, and I will do another stream of it, and we'll see how that stream goes. It could be.
Oh, I watched his daily FAP too, and if I remember correctly, his daily FAP from last night, he was super pissy, by the way. It was a long one too. It was like 14 minutes or something. He was like, if you leave a super thanks or if you leave a tip overnight, just tell me that it's for, I don't know, whatever the fuck the dragon game was. We're back to the rollover support for the games, but I thought there was no goal.
We get more, we get less. I don't know. All right. So let's see what happens next week when we play this a second time. But for the premiere stream, I had a great time. I hope that all of you did too. Thanks to those who chilled. Thanks to those who engaged. And thanks to those who supported. I'll see you next time for more Dragon Quest VII Reimagined.
What are we doing tonight? Tonight we are going to do a very interesting stream. It's a game called Hellmart. It is a combination of a supermarket simulator indie style game with horror. We tried the demo last night for like a half hour. Seemed like a good start, but we didn't really get to the scary parts. I think we will tonight because I bought the game. It's the real game. So
imagine playing a horror game for 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and being like, sorry guys, we didn't get to the scary part.
Come back tonight, 7 p.m. Pacific time for Hellmart. That's going to be a fun 2-hour stream and see how far we can get together. When things are slow, I can always go back and play a From Software game and people will enjoy it. All right. Now, why? Well, folks, I hate to say it. It's because I have some talent. You know, it's because not only am I entertaining on stream, but I also do have some kind of talent when it comes to video games. There's still...
Oh, wow. Well, we'll leave it with that. I didn't really have anything else. He has shown up. He's wearing some kind of a jersey. Just give me 1 second here. And I'm just going to go ahead and jump to live. I want to get the feeling here. Like, oh, great. He hasn't been here very long. Oh, Christ. He hasn't been here long at all. Okay. Super.
Welcome to the stream. Welcome to a marathon. That's right, folks. For the
I thought he was going to say, welcome to America. That was really funny.
first time since before Christmas, today we are doing a marathon here on DSP Gaming. Welcome, welcome. It is Friday the 6th of February, 2026. I got ahead of myself there. And I'm here to chill with all of you all day long in quite the setting.
Nothing better than a narcissist announcing that, look at this. I am here. You can now shower me with money, which the retards will. So what are we thinking, guys? What are we thinking? What's he making today? I ain't staying here all day. Maybe you guys might not be here all day. But what are we thinking?
We've got Seattle Seahawks colors behind me in celebration of the Super Bowl coming up on Sunday, where the local team, the Seattle Seahawks, the NFL, here in the United States, will be playing in the Super Bowl. And, of course, to commemorate this, I'm wearing my Carolina Panthers jersey. Which makes no sense. No, the truth is, I've owned 3 different NFL football jerseys since I was like a kid, like early 20s, okay? I bought them, and they are official. They're officially licensed NFL jerseys. As you can see, there's the official NFL.
Ooh, you guys are thinking a bad day. It's pretty unanimous. Oof, under 500, sub 500. I want it to be, well, we all want it to be 220, Spoon Hurler, because that would be amazing. We got a 575, at least 500. He's only making 600. 420, nice.
Light tag, seal of authenticity or whatever.
800.
To show that it's a real piece of merch. I bought it, officially licensed. And you might say, why on earth does Darkside Phil have 3 football jerseys? That's weird. He doesn't really talk about sports. He's not involved in sports, right? So there's a story behind it.
Look how anxious he is to tell his stories. You might be asking yourself, why would a gamer own a sports jersey? That's wacky. Wow, wow. You mean the same person might be multifaceted and interested in more than just one thing? And you might say, what?
And I'll tell you in a moment, because I'm being told that, once again, the Kick title was not updated. So let me fix that immediately. I apologize to the Kick viewers for not having the correct information over there. Let me go fix that right now. How's everyone today? Good morning, everyone. Prepare yourselves for fun.
Please forget that you were going to tell a super boring story that we don't care about.
And a good variety of games today, because today we're going to be doing a marathon that you will determine what I play, okay? How does it work? So here's how it's going to go down. We're going to chill right now for as long as we feel like. There's no pressure here to start or stop. We're just going to hang out for a while, talk, enjoy each other's...
Trust me, there's pressure. There's pressure on you. Because, like, if you're boring for, like, 10 consecutive minutes, like, I'm out of here. Like, I'm making meatball subs. Like, okay, I made them. They're in the refrigerator. But at some point, they have to go in the oven. So, like, if you're, like, consecutively boring, I have shit to do.
Company, see what you guys want to chat about. Enjoy the Seahawks festivities.
What festivities? What, the green and blue in the background?
And then when we get started here, what we're going to do is polling all day long, both in the YouTube and the Kick chats. And the way that it works is you could do four different options in each poll. And what we will do is take 3 games out of all the games that we had talked about previously about playing, and one that will just get live from the stream chat. So, for example, here's some of the games that we've talked.
So of the 15 games, and you said, oh my God, we're going to play this, like, huge lineup of games. So it's not like 15 games. It's more like 4.
Talked about possibly checking out today for the first time on stream. Marvel Cosmic Invasion, Return of Obra Dinn, Trepang 2, Curiosity, which is the cutesy kitty platformer game, Pacific Drift, the horror driving game, that's a really weird combination, Total Chaos, Adventures of Elliot, which has a demo, and the game's coming out later this year, DayZ, which is actually on Game Pass, Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord, a game that you guys have kind of talked about for years and years, Iron Lung, the game that right now is getting tons of notoriety.
Hasn't he played DayZ? Or am I fucking retarded? If I'm retarded, tell me.
Because of the very popular movie by Markiplier. Fears to Fathom, which is a horror series, kind of an anthology where each game's different. So far, I've played 2 of those, but there's like 3 more, so we can check those out. And Deadlock.
Love those Fears to Fathom games. They're so good.
The new game from Valve. That's invite only, but I have the invite. Okay, I've installed and everything. Like, we're ready to go if we want to play that. So those are the games that basically before today we came up with. So what we'll be doing is polling 3 of those, plus we'll get a game from chat, right? We'll talk about it and say, hey, this or that, and we'll toss and we'll vote and poll. Since I'm streaming all day, starting now, all the way through, like, you know, probably like 9, 10 p.m., it's going to be a lot of gameplay today, all right? Now,
I highly doubt that. If I had the initiative, I'd go through and figure out just how much gameplay there actually was, but I don't. TryJ, thanks for the 10, honey. I appreciate you. Enjoy the Seahawks festivities while I wear a Panthers jersey. Holy fuck, he's a retard.
We hang out, too. Like, there's going to be a nice chill vibe and everything. We got drinks, which I'm going to show you in a second, too. But...
oh, yeah, we have to go over this really obnoxious booze fondling segment. Ugh.
For the most part, today's about having a good time, relaxing, enjoying each other's company, and checking out new games, okay? So, I'm excited for that. I hope that you guys are too. And the thing is, usually when I do a marathon, there's a theme, okay? Whether it's a holiday, like, oh, it's Halloween, it's Christmas, or my birthday month, which is coming up in April, you know, we'll have the birthday celebration marathon.
He's mentioned his birthday like 3 times already. He mentioned his birthday, I think, 3 times alone in January. The shit's in fucking April.
Or sometimes we do special events, like, oh, the Mega Man marathon, or Rage-A-Thon, or something like that. In this case, we just didn't really have a set idea of what the marathon should be, hence the...
He does. He caresses the bottles. He smells it. He touches all over them. I don't know if he's got enough shame that he won't lick it, but I think maybe if he was alone, I think he might, like, lick the side of the bottle.
Thumbnail. If you're looking at this stream on YouTube right now, you look at the thumbnail, you're like, it's me looking like I'm from Vice City, right? But on one side, we got hearts and stuff for Valentine's Day.
And thanks for the 220. Great number, that 220. Iron Lung is getting notoriety. Does he English?
On the other side, you got the NFL, like an arena, like the Super Bowl. Well, there's a lot going on in February, right? But particularly, I didn't really have a theme for the marathon. I just wanted to hang out with you guys all day and try to, you know, just enjoy games and figure out maybe some new ones for the streams. So I said, you know what, let's just smash everything together, like really an amalgamation of everything. So today we're celebrating Valentine's Day. We're celebrating the Super Bowl and the Seahawks. We're celebrating games as a whole. In general, we're just here to have a good time. No matter what reason you're here, it's still going to be fun, I think, okay? Exactly, it's Super Valentine's Bowl Gaming Day. Exactly right. So there you go. All right, so now the story behind the jerseys, okay? I have 3 of these. This one is a Carolina Panthers jersey, although you might notice there's no Carolina Panthers symbol on the arm. What gives, right? I also have...
What about President's Day? Or Mardi Gras?
one that's a... actually, I think I have 2 that are LA Raiders jerseys. Although I don't even remember when I bought them if they were the LA Raiders at the time. Are they the Oakland? Wait a minute. What are they now? Are they the LA Raiders or the Oakland Raiders? What are they right now? I don't even know what the team is. See how out of touch I am with American football? I don't even know what the team is right now.
You could have capped that as, do you see how out of touch I am right now?
Now, what are they? The Las Vegas Raiders? What? Is that real? They were the Oakland Raiders back then. They're seriously the Las Vegas Raiders. I had no idea that they went to Vegas. For real? This is the first I've heard of this. You see that I don't pay attention. So, okay.
Yep. All we get apparently is the Super Bowl and Valentine's Day. So fuck Black History Month. Fuck President's Day. Fuck Mardi Gras. Let me look at my calendar. Fuck Ash Wednesday. Yeah, I guess just fuck all of it. I guess fuck everything except the Super Bowl and Valentine's Day.
So now they're the Las Vegas Raiders, all right? But anyway.
Stop talking about football, sir. Stop it.
I have 3 different jerseys of the NFL that I bought back in the day. Early 2000s. So this is an early 2000s jersey. It's like 25 years old, no lie. And first of all, it looks
We need an American football counter.
brand new, doesn't it? Because I almost never wear it. I only wear it for special occasions and things. As a YouTuber, I usually have worn this if we do like a Super Bowl themed event, which we've done a couple of times before, or just for fun, just for a silly thing. Like sometimes with Madden, I'm playing a Madden game or something like that, I would wear one of the jerseys, okay? But why did I actually have these jerseys? Well, way back in the day, I used to be a competitive Street Fighter player, okay? Now, back then, the community was way
Oh no, we are gonna get the story. Boo this man. Boo.
smaller than the fighting game community is today. And people would always like get together online and talk in chat rooms and on shoryuken.com forums, and everyone had an online persona, right? So everyone knew me as DSP or Darkside Phil, all right? But the thing is, unless you meet me in person, how would you ever know who I am, right? So you might go to a tournament and people want to meet me or hang out with me or just call me out for a match or whatever it is. But if you don't know who the guy is, how could you do that, right? So I had an idea, and I said, I think what I should do, I'll buy a few jerseys, okay? And I will actually customize the jersey so people will know that it's me. And so I spent some money, and I went out and I got these customized jerseys, as you'll see.
That we can't see unless you turn around, which you never do. Oh, here we go.
It says Darkside on the back. I put my name on there, right? So people would know that it was me. Here, I'll turn around fully. There you go. Okay.
Wow, $20 billion office, and you don't have a good view for that.
So, when I was at the tournament, obviously the guy whose back says Darkside must be Darkside Phil, right? So that's why I bought them. And you might say, well, why did you get the particular jerseys that you got? Did you really like the Carolina Panthers, or did you really like the Raiders back then? No. I wasn't into American football back then either. Basically, I just wanted something that had a color scheme that I liked. So my favorite color was black, blue. I like those colors. So basically, I just got things that were colored to color schemes that I like. And to this day, I love this color scheme. The Carolina Panthers, I think this is an excellent color scheme, don't you? It's like great.
That is the girliest, most feminine reason I've ever heard to buy anything. Like, Toxie, did you really need to buy blah, 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 blah? Well, no, but like, I like the colors of it. Like, it's so cute. This is the girliest, most feminine, lame fucking reason I've ever heard to buy something. Well, no, I'm not a fan of the team. I don't even know who the fuck they are. But like the colors, they were just like super cute. What the fuck is happening?
Silver with blue.
I know, because I do that shit. Because I am, in fact, an estrogen-filled female that has bought something purely because it's cute and I liked the color.
Blue and black and all of that. So the thing is, the Raiders jerseys are more generic. One is black and white and one is black and gray. Okay, so that's kind of generic, looks good. This one, I love the color scheme, but it has Carolina Panthers on the arm. And you might say, well, how is that not on there? Because, I mean, this is how old this is, all right? This is a truthful story. I've told it before. My mother,
Oh, wow. Don't share this story as a 43-year-old man. Don't do this.
knows how to do, like, work with clothing. She sewed an entire custom-made armband over these, covering the Carolina Panthers symbols so that you can't see them. And it looks like it's the real arm
So you were a grown man and mommy had to sew your clothes? I mean, you said it.
of the clothing, doesn't it? It totally does. But it's not. She made this custom so that it would cover the Carolina Panthers logos on the arm. That's how old this shit is. When I was in my 20 years old, my mother sewed custom arms on this jersey for me so I could go to Street Fighter tournaments and people would know who I was but wouldn't say, oh, you're a Panthers fan. So there you go. Pretty silly, right? So I still have these to this day, and what the hell? When I do special events, I'll wear them. So
Jerry, I don't know if it was a truthful story, but honey, I gotta tell you something. It was a fucking painful story, wasn't it? Oh,
I'm
yikes.
wearing this one now. Later today, I'll do a wardrobe swap like I do during my Christmas marathon. I switch out silly holiday sweaters and stuff. I'll do a wardrobe swap to the white and black one. And then for the end of the marathon, I'll probably go black and gray. So I'll wear all 3 of them over the course of the day. As long as you guys remind me, because I might forget. Especially because I'm going to be drinking today, which I'll show you in a sec. So, yeah, it should be pretty fun. And yeah, she combed my hair back then. Absolutely, she did. Every day. I woke up. The first thing my mom did is
She wipe your ass for you too?
combed my hair for me. Exactly.
Cut up your meat?
That lore is completely true. Anyway. So, good stuff.
You're the one who said when you were 17 your mom combed your hair. You blamed that like dwonky part in your hair, like why you're going like so fucking bald on the one side. You blame that because when you were in high school, your mom combed your hair the wrong way. Like you, quote unquote, the wrong way. Like you said that. You said when you were in high school, your mom combed your hair. What lore? What are you talking about? It is true. That's why it's so funny. If it wasn't true, it wouldn't be fucking funny. Like 99.9% of the reason any of this shit is funny is because it's fucking true. Right, Girl Snout cookies, exactly. It came from your lopsided mouth.
Right? And I hope that you guys are going to be around to chill with me today. And it should be a fun time. I can't wait to play a whole bunch of games and just relax and have a good time with you. There will be food. I have no idea what. I've been trying to figure this out with my wife, and we've come to no conclusion. I had some ideas, but she's not interested in those. She had some ideas. I was like, I don't feel like that. We're just going to end up ordering something during the course of the day to eat. It's not DSP tries it or anything like that. It's just going to be at some point I want to eat. So we're going to order some, food or whatever. And,
But remember, those damn kids who will pay those ridiculous prices to get the food delivered. Remember that they could have cooked, but they're lazy and don't feel like it.
there you go. So I received a $1 tip from Ava Cowboy fan to start off today's support for the marathon. And he says, I don't know how the suggestions will work, but I'm suggesting Digimon Storytime Stranger Demo. Do you want me to just put this on the list? Because he's asked 5,000 times. All right. The Digimon Storytime Demo. Okay. I got it in the list now, Ava Cowboy fan. Rest assured, it will be considered. It will be in the polling for today.
It will be considered. It will not be played. Thanks for the money, dummy. Get fucked.
For one of the games to be played. He's been campaigning for me to play this game ever since it came out in the fall. So now you have a chance that perhaps today we will check it out. Okay? Thank you, Ava Cowboy fan, for our first contribution of the day. So...
yeah, if you want him to play a game, you better give him more than $1, stupid.
Just like with that last Christmas marathon, okay? It's not like it used to be. There's no goals or anything. It's not like, oh, if Phil hits a certain level of support, he'll take a shot and he'll do a wardrobe swap or we'll do this game. No.
You're just going to keep track. You still keep track of the money, you fucking moron. Every time you hit $100, you're just going to take a shot. And honestly, I bet you won't even take as many. I bet you won't even take as many shots. I don't know. I don't know how much money you're going to make. I don't know. Kind of feels like it's going to be a light day, but I could be wrong.
We're not doing those anymore. We phased out goals entirely, and definitely for marathons, this eases things up a lot better for me. The Christmas marathon was so good because I was just able to relax and pace myself with things like drinking and not have to worry about, oh no,
yeah, and you made like $600, dude.
We're going to hit a goal, or we hit a certain amount, now I got to take 5.
I'm sorry, 800. But that was Christmas, honey, so welcome to February.
5 shots, or oh, we didn't take any shots. We don't have to worry about that crap at all. Instead, we just relax and chill. It'd be great to get support for the stream. If you do support the stream, I'm going to give you a shout out. Notably, usually during marathons is a time when quite a lot of people will support my content, okay? There's a new animation for a $100 contribution. We haven't seen it yet this month. I mean, we're only a week into the month, but we haven't seen it at all. Today might be a great day to see it. It is themed particularly towards today, actually. So, yeah, a special animation for a $100 contribution if someone so chooses. But hey, I don't make a living off of ginormous contributions. It's about every...
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Blue Oni, thanks for the 5, honey. I appreciate you. I own a Ken Griffey Jr. Seattle Mariners jersey because he's one of my favorites. It's sad that me, an Ohioan, knows more about his team than he does. It is very sad.
Everyone chipping in a little bit.
But that's cool that you have that, though.
Hey, I like your content. Here you go. Here's a $1, or, here's a $5 or whatever. And that's how it works. So today, contributions would be greatly appreciated. Anything that you got.
Wow, begging on a marathon.
Guys can contribute. Thank you so very much in advance. Can't wait to shout you out and give you credit where credit is due. There'll be animations, obviously for Valentine's Day, for the Super Bowl, and all the gaming animations as well today. Good stuff coming up, I hope. And I hope that you guys are ready to chill with Phil all day long. It should be a great one, okay? So, now to the booze, which is what we're all waiting for, right? Here it is. It's full of gin, like my idiot detractors always say. No, there's no booze in here. This is just filtered water.
Live your life how
What
you
Luna
want,
Watkins
man.
says the jersey you're wearing helped me.
If you want to drink like gin all day, then do that.
Pick the Panthers as my team about 3 years ago when I started watching the NFL. So you watched one of my Super Bowl marathons that I actually did a few years ago, and you saw me wear this jersey. There you go.
Nothing like spending no money for a marathon.
Let's see here. So
Think about it. If that happened, if mommy sewed patches on that thing, which is like super lame, by the way, if mommy sewed patches on that when he was 20, he's going to be 44 in April. He's had this raggedy ass fucking thing for a team he doesn't like, doesn't know about, and doesn't support for almost 25 years.
to the booze. So first off, I bought a couple of things specifically for this marathon. I bought some like cocktails. So let me show you what I got. So first off, I have a whiskey sour cocktail. Okay, I haven't tried these yet, so I don't know what they taste like. All I did was open them, so I didn't have to remove the labels here in my studio. So whiskey sour.
Yeah, it's awful funny that you quote unquote opened it so you wouldn't have to open it on stream, but we can't see how much is in there.
Cocktail. Bullet is the brand. I think Bullet is a decent brand of whiskey, is it not? And it says made with Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey with lemon juice and a touch of honey. It's about 25% alcoholic volume. Okay, so I've never tried this yet. I'm curious what it smells like because I only took the label off. Let's see. The bottle looks like rat poison. Well, how'd you know? Let's see. Oh, definitely lemon. There's a very strong citrus, but also sweet, so it makes sense. Yeah. And of course, I definitely smell whiskey in there, too. Okay, that's interesting. So this will be a lighter, sweeter flavor and with a little bit of like a citrus twist to it. Okay. Here we are. And then
What's
another
the next
cocktail that I
one?
bought.
What's the next bottle that we're going to molest?
Is a different kind. This one's just called an Old Fashioned. Now, I was under the impression that an Old Fashioned had a whole bunch of ingredients in it, but according to this is simply Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey with orange bitters. Like, that's it. I've never
There's not much more to an old fashioned than that.
had orange bitters before, so
Damn, I don't even drink anymore, dude. Like, are you a bad alcoholic too? Like, damn.
I don't know if they're like strong orange flavor or not. This one's strong. This one is 37% alcoholic volume, so it's almost straight whiskey. Okay, let's see what this one smells like. Really?
We gotta caress the bottle. We gotta talk about it, lick it, smell it.
That's gonna be disgusting. Do you think so? Wow, it just smells like pure whiskey. Because, well, no, I do smell a little bit of something in there, but it doesn't smell like orange at all. It smells like something else. Because it's not straight. I definitely smell like a different ingredient. Maybe it's the orange bitters. I've never had orange
He took 5 sniffs out of that bottle.
bitters, so I don't know what that's like. So we have that stuff to try today. And now it says to enjoy over ice, but I don't have a refrigerator or freezer in here. So I'm just going to have it, straight. Just have, a little drink of it, sip of it here out of my little, glass. Now, I have other things too. I still have cut waters that we...
That's called drinking it neat, I believe. You're like a crappy part-time alcoholic. Like, you don't know anything about anything. God, I hope your wife is still there, because otherwise I don't know how you put your panties on in the morning. It's obvious that you've decided to just not wear the bra. Maybe it confuses you, but fuck me, man. Who dresses you? Like, who does... You need to know how to do everything.
We were drinking at the end of last year when I was doing my truck sim streams. So if you remember, I have the White Russian and I also have the Mai Tai, and I love both of those. They both taste really, really good. So I'm going to have some of those. Those are strong. Each can of Cutwater has like 2 shots in it. So it's a pretty strong drink. I'll definitely have some of those today. I also have some alcoholic seltzers that we were drinking.
Right. He doesn't, like, he spends all this money, but, like, can't, like, get ice?
Of various different flavors. I have all 4 flavors
Can't even half-ass his vices. I don't understand.
available. And there's some drink that my wife had gotten back in the summer, and we never really drank through them. It's like cocktail in a can. So those are like have different fruity flavors.
No, the shit that made him cry like a bitch last year was that moonshine. It was in a clear bottle. It was like blue. It was a blue liquid, and it was I don't remember. It was something that you can buy at Total Wine, and it was some kind of moonshine. He drank it on his birthday last year, cried like a pussy, and then we never saw that shit again.
Too. So I have like all of these different kinds of cocktails to drink at my own pace over the course of the day. In addition, I still got the liquor from Christmas, which is the peppermint liquor. So if I want like a shot of something, I just can have some of that. Okay, but I don't have all that in here. All I have in here right now are these whiskey cocktails. I'll probably start having one soon, just have a sip or two and see what they're like. And then over the course of the day, I'll probably be heading downstairs and grabbing a few of these things out of my fridge. So that'll be fun. And again, I only drink during marathons, or if there's like a special playthrough or something like that. Longest time we were doing truck sim, and I was drinking every truck sim stream, but we don't do that anymore. So really now, this is the only time
Or power wash.
that I drink is during these marathons.
Digital Melanin, thanks for the 5, honey. I appreciate you. Phil doesn't know anything about cocktails since he doesn't go outside. He drinks sad and alone in his office there. I mean, doesn't know any of the term. Like, why wouldn't you? I mean, if you want to drink your stuff, you don't have to have it on the rocks if you don't want to. Like, some people don't like that. Like when I was drinking, like I was a huge pussy. I had to have it on ice. I used to like have to have everything like mixed up. I didn't want to taste how fucked up I was getting. that was the way I liked to do it. But if you want to do it straight, and you want to do it without ice, just called neat, I think. It's like how do you not even, you used to go to bars and stuff, right? Like surely he hasn't done all of his like hardcore drinking at home. Fuck. They're not even like difficult terms or anything.
So it should be fun to have a little.
And he doesn't make anything. He doesn't buy anything where like you mix it yourself. It's all this like pre-mixed, pre-made shit. Like, what are we doing?
Buzz and try a whole bunch of different games with all of you today.
I'm sorry, like, go hard or go home.
Shout out to Princess Luna, who has gifted a membership. Thank you so much, Princess Luna, for the gifted membership to get that started today. Let's get that on the leaderboard.
Thanks, Daddy Ryan.
Thank you so much. Okay. Let's say hello to everyone. Who's here today?
No, let's not say hello to Oh, fuck, I don't have a lot of skip juice. Balls.
Back. And we'll play a few more games, and then probably food will arrive. And then a few more games, we'll keep going. It's going to be a fun, chill day of a variety of games here on the stream, okay?
So let's get to it. We don't really need, you've got 230 people. That's not bad for you especially. So why don't we just go on ahead and get to it? What's the first game?
Cool. So, first of all, how's everyone doing? Here's what I'd like to do. I'd like to get everyone's honest opinions, okay?
Oh,
We're a month
no.
into 2026. We are doing things differently this year, okay? In a big way. I'm basically jumping
You're actually doing them much shittier, which I didn't think was a thing that could happen.
around playing various different games that normally I would have skipped or never paid attention to. Okay? And FYI, I think that having the flexibility of jumping around and being able to play indie games on the fly, investigate other new games that maybe I normally wouldn't have played and give it a try, and if it doesn't work, moving on, I think that it's been working. Okay? Admittedly, there's a couple of situations that have disappointed
I've got like the last like 6 weeks of like whether you hit the goal or don't, it's not working for you. Troll. Thanks for the 5, honey. I appreciate you. Mom, can we go? I don't like this party. There's a turd in the punch bowl and it's Mr. Burnell. Honey, if you want to go home and say fuck this, it's fuck this shit o'clock, honey, you absolutely go home. I don't know how long I'm going to be here today either.
to me, notably.
But while I am here, we'll hang out and shit on this guy together.
You know, the
I'm
whole
glad everybody's here.
situation with Call of Duty. Because I felt like the reason that maybe me playing Call of Duty this year wasn't entertaining was because I was sucking at it so badly. You know, I was. Like, admittedly, I could not get into it. I was just losing nonstop. I couldn't win in Call of Duty whenever I played. So I invested a lot of money and time into updating my setup to the point where now I had really good controls, no input delay, surround sound, and I started kicking ass in Call of Duty, and nobody cared. Everyone was like, we don't like Call of Duty. I'm like, son of a bitch. I really thought it was because I sucked, and now I don't suck. I'm doing well, and people still don't care. Okay?
Yeah, because people stopped caring about Call of Duty in like what? 2015, 2016, something? Yeah, like 10 years ago. I don't think anyone's really given too much of a fuck since.
But outside of that, all right, I feel like that some of the stuff that we have done this year, a lot of the indies in this first month that we've played have actually been quite fun. And I'm happy that we checked them out because outside of that, we may have found ourselves just stuck playing lengthy AAA games and getting bored, you know, doing ginormous streams of a game that half the audience like, I don't like this, you know? Instead, we kind of jump around. And, you know, it's sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Notably with games like Sharks and Minnows, Terminator 2D, No Fate, those are games that are short and sweet, but we're really enjoying them. Can't wait to get back to them. A game like RimWorld, where I never even knew what it was, and I really gave it a shot in January, has stuck and been an ongoing fun playthrough, right? On the flip side of that, some games such as Quarantine Zone, maybe right now this horror or a Hellmark that we're playing, these are the kind of games that maybe 1 or 2 streams, it's good. And then after that, you're like, all right, whatever, we've seen it, move on, right? But that's the good thing about what I'm doing this year, is that I'm jumping around, and I'm having a good time with these games. And
Do you just need validation for the wage quits? Honey, wage quit whatever you want. Now, we're here for a marathon. Like, here's the thing. You're going to start losing your momentum right now. Don't have this really lame, shitty fucking conversation about what I'm doing right now is working. I need validation for my sad, pathetic ego. Just start playing the games, dude. What you're doing right now, like, you're killing it. You're killing your own marathon right now. You've promised us all these games and all this fun and all this excitement. And all we get is you here babbling, trying to justify why you're wage quitting everything. Just say, when I don't get the money I want, I don't play the game anymore. If that's the thing that you're going to run with, then at least be honest about your bullshit. Everybody does something shitty. Just be honest about your shit. That's all.
I never would have done that before. I never would have even given these games the time of day. So I would like your honest opinions on how you think this year's going so far with the first month and my change in attitude of how I'm covering stuff. Because really, the reasons why I didn't do this in the past is twofold.
I can do math. The year is not going well for you so far.
Number one, I didn't have a gaming PC that had access to all of these games. Notably, almost all the games that we've tried out are PC games, right? They're not on consoles. So really, I wouldn't have had a chance to play them back, when I was a console
He won't game for 2 hours. Oh, no, I totally agree. It's just, this is what kills his fucking marathons.
gamer. So that's factor one. And factor two, quite frankly, is money. I didn't used to be able to jump around and buy new games all the time. Now I can get whatever I want. So those are the two situations that have definitely improved and changed for the better. So what's your guys' opinions on all of this? Let's see.
Why? Why do we start a marathon wanting like this? Like, am I doing good? Am I doing good? Everybody, please give me the validation and tell me I'm doing good. I don't know. You didn't hit either goal yesterday. There have been a lot of days where you've like double, like no non-gold. So stop.
Kevin says, honestly, I think it's a good job. Perhaps one of your better years so far. Narwhal Gaming says, this song reminds me of the villagers dancing before sacrifice to the volcano. Well, there you go. Pineapple on pizza. 1,000,000%. That's a game that I never would have experienced or played previously. Yeah, it's only 10 minutes long, but man, I'm gonna remember that game, and it's a notable game, right? It's like resonates with me, like, holy shit, what a weird game. But I'm glad I played it because it was such a unique experience. Murky Rodney says, I think the year's going great. Try Marvel Rivals again. I wouldn't be opposed to playing Marvel Rivals again to give it a try today if you guys wanted me to, but it just didn't work when it came out. Like, people hated it and said it was boring. Would I try the Neo 3 demo? No. Tub. So we've already discussed, I have no interest whatsoever in these Souls-like games anymore. They're just boring to me. Like, no exaggeration, I would be bored to tears playing Neo 3. I played Neo 1 and 2. Neo 1 was all right. Neo 2, I got through it. Everyone thought it was boring. I don't want to play Neo 3. I just don't. I have no desire to play the game.
Really? Asmongold said you should play it. or do we hate him now? Is he on the bad man list? With Andy and Ashton.
Well, Davian says,
Jordy
trying lots of games worries me. I like to see games finished. Lots of indies probably won't be mixed with games
LTG and Stuttering Craig and
like Dragon Quest 7 still not being appreciated. Thank God Resident Evil 9 is coming. Well, here's the thing. You're right. And this is kind of the double-edged sword, all right? You get to see a lot more game. You get to see more variety. There's going to be more silly moments where we play something and something funny and crazy happens that I normally would have missed because I wouldn't have played these games. But at the same time, these games are short, and we're going to end up beating them in a couple of streams, or after a couple of streams, you've seen everything about the game that's notable, like Quarantine Zone. There was absolutely no reason to continue playing it after the 6 hours we had played. It was going to be more of the same till the end, and it wasn't going to be super entertaining anymore, so why are we going to play another 10 hours of the same thing and get bored, right? So I hear what you're saying, but at the same time, isn't it more about the quality of what I'm putting out, right? Necessarily than like the subject matter. And what I mean by that is, wouldn't I rather jump around and play a more bigger variety of games and everything is fun to watch and play, rather than I only play 5 games, but we're all bored of
clearly everything isn't fun to watch. Nobody liked yesterday. Nobody.
them after 2 streams, but I'm sticking with them because I committed to playing them. And the thing is, that's what I used to do. Like, no exaggeration, that's what I used to do. And people got tired of that formula. They told me that I was a dinosaur, that no one's doing long Let's Plays like this anymore. Only for big notable games does anyone even
Well, that's true. That is true that no one's, dragging it out like you.
really play these things to the end anymore. And that I'm basically shooting myself in the
Yeah, Keemstar, Boogie, Heaven, Duty, everybody who lives fucking like rent free in this guy's head. Like,
foot, sticking with this old school, outdated
is Asmongold on the no list now too?
formula. Chris MJ, 10 months as a supporter. Thank you so much to Chris MJ. I appreciate you and your ongoing support of the channel. Thank you so very much, Chris. Okay. Let's see. No, Rich, I didn't. He says, did you see this game, Another Eden Begins, by people who made Chrono Trigger, and it looks very similar? No. I don't know anything about this game. Is it out? Are you trying to nominate it for today? I don't know anything about it. If it was like Chrono Trigger, I would love it. Let's see here. Jack says it would be cool to see you play Ico one day. Yeah, I played Shadow of the Colossus twice, and I played The Last Guardian, but I never played the original game in that series, Ico. Not to say that they're actually like a connected series, but you know what I'm saying? Same style of game, same game dev. I never played the original. I'd be down.
It's supposed to be a marathon, but now for some reason we've gone into, he really wants people to validate him for wage quitting. And for some reason we have to do a check-in because January's over and we need to know how we're doing so far, excuse me. We need to know so far how well we're doing this year.
For that someday. Okay. Well, Darth Revan, then I guess, yeah, goodbye. He says, well, I have no desire to watch you if you're not going to try the Neo 3 demo. Does the title of the stream say the Neo 3 demo stream? I have no desire to play it, so goodbye. Have a good day, I guess. I don't even know why you had to say that publicly. You could have just left. Okay. LG Power Gaming says it feels like your videos and streams exist in a different world from other streamers. It can be really hard to compare. I'm not sure where this is headed. It's early to tell. Yeah, to be honest, I am very different, okay? I do feel like I am completely different. I'm isolated from others. Why? Because I've been around longer. I definitely have a unique situation with the people who follow me and are talking about me constantly. I can't do a lot of the stuff that others do because, sadly, I have these people who stalk me and mess with me, so I can't do multiplayer events and stuff like that. It's different. It 100% is different, right? But I want to be different. I don't want to be the same as every other creator who chases the same bag and acts exactly the same and tries to copy each other and do the same shit.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. It just won't work. You've tried. Yes, you do. You want to be just like all the big YouTubers that you act like you hate. You want to be just like Keemstar. You want to be just like Markiplier. You want to be just like PewDiePie. You want to be just like Mr. Beast. All those guys that you fucking hate because they got bags of money and fuck beautiful women and they're so great. And they could all shove their asshole into a camera and fart into it and make $1 million. Yes, you do. Don't act like you want to be those. Don't act like you don't want to be those dudes because you do. Yes, you do.
Yeah, I would much.
You're mad that you can't. You're mad that you have fucked yourself so sufficiently that you would never, ever be able to do that.
Rather be myself, be a unique guy who's putting out unique content, having fun, chilling with the audience every day, doing a variety of stuff.
The jersey does look pretty stupid, and the chest hair poking out the top, like that's enough for me to just kind of... I've got half of my pop filter trying to block him so I can just see my chat and then his chats, respectively.
Jumping around from fun thing to fun thing. And, there will be things this year that absolutely will stick. For example, was just brought up, Resident Evil 9, I'm playing that start to finish. Even if it's not that good, I still want to see it through. It's a major release. It's something that everyone wants to see, including me. I love the Resident Evil series. So I absolutely will be playing that one, in its entirety. And there's going to be many games like that this year. It might not be every single game, but I would much rather, now that I have the opportunity to do this, give each game a shot.
It is the 10th anniversary of May Burst. That's true.
And see what's good, rather than...
I don't think that we'll be watching the clip, but we'll have to do something to commemorate, for sure.
Only bet on certain things. Does that make sense? Like, what I used to do is pick and choose certain ones and kind of put all my bets in, or all my eggs in one basket, hedge all my bets on 1 or 2 games. But then if those games ended up not working out, I was kind of shocked because I'm already playing them for 2-3 months, right? How many times did Like a Dragon did this happen? Yakuza series. Or a lengthy playthrough. We get stuck with it. It was good for the first
Yeah, I'm not going to watch him play fucking a Resident Evil Requiem. I'm going to get it myself and play it.
10, 15 hours. People get bored, but I'm still playing it at hour 40 and everyone's yelling at me. Why am I doing it, right? So I don't want to be like that anymore. I want to be able to move around and adjust on the fly and do things differently. And I feel like so far this year we've done that. And I think that basically it speaks for itself. When I'm doing a stream of random games and people are coming and hanging out and engaging and supporting and having a great time, it means I'm doing the right stuff. I mean, honestly, what failed the most recently? Call of Duty. All the indie stuff and the new stuff I'm trying.
Yeah, the Dolphins are out with their 5s and their 10s. They're trying their best.
Is working. It's Call of Duty that flopped. Of all games, the biggest AAA game that every year is a huge dynamo. That's the one that people don't want to see. It's the little stuff that people want.
Okay. That's not necessarily true.
Okay. Let's see.
Just count your money and be
Got
quiet.
a lot of shout outs to do here.
You have 3, but okay.
Someone tipped $2 talking about Neo 3. I don't care. Thanks for $2. I mean, I'm going to be honest. There's this contrarian.
The missus is buying me Resident Evil 9 as a late Valentine's Day gift. I got a good one. You sure did. That's so cute.
Attitude toward me. That
I hope you enjoy it too.
it gets tiring. Okay. And what I mean by that is just because DSP decides he really doesn't want to do something and he outright expresses his reasonings why, now I have to get a giant group of people who all want to get me to do what I don't want to do. So for example, I said, let's play Code Vein. Let's try the beta. We tried it. The game was boring as dirt. And everyone said, don't play it. So I stopped playing it. Then all of a sudden, I said I wasn't going to play the game. And everyone's like, oh, you got to play it. It has anime boobs in it. And I'm like, what? Like, that's a pretty stupid reason to want me to play the game when I've played the beta and you guys didn't like it. And then for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, everyone campaigned Code Vein, Code Vein, Code Vein. I said, no, I don't want to play it. It's stupid. Okay? But everyone still bugs me about it to this day. Then we had, what was the next one? Because there's always something. Stellar Blade was one. Stellar Blade, you gotta play Stellar Blade. I looked at it, I'm like, I don't see anything in this game that looks interesting to me. It looks pretty boring and generic, to be honest, with the gameplay and everything. Finally, I try it. Guess what? I didn't like it. Just like I said I wasn't gonna like it. All right? As a gamer, I have a prerogative to decide what I'm interested
If you're looking for boobies, play House Party. Like, just saying. Whole bunch of tits in House Party. I know, I've played it. So
in and what I'm not. If there's something I'm not interested in, I'm not going to play it. So, for example, right now, if you said, we really want you to do a playthrough of Madden, I would say, no, I'm not interested in playing an NFL sports game. That's boring to me. I don't find entertainment value in that because I don't like it. I'm not going to play it. Doesn't matter how many times you bother me about playing Madden, I'm still not playing Madden. All right? But what happens is it gets annoying because then you keep bothering me about it, and I told you outright a million times I'm not doing it. So you got to get it through your head. I know sometimes you have a thick head. I do too. I get it. I'm stubborn too. DSP's not playing Neo 3. He has zero interest in it. Under no circumstances is he playing it. Stop asking. Now it's just going to get annoying if you keep asking me. I'm just going to start, having to take action. And you don't want me taking action. That's right. Okay.
aw, sad neutered
So,
little
here we go.
man.
We've got Roy with the $2 super chat. Is this going to be a full archive stream? Oh, you mean am I going to have the stream be one long video? I didn't think about that. I could, but the problem is when I have the background music playing, sometimes I'll get hit with a claim and then I have to get that claim cleared up after the fact, and it could take a few days. I am going to break it up as individual videos for sure.
I get hit with his shitty fucking like sound things too. They don't take days. They don't take days to clean up. They take like a day.
But I may keep it as an archive stream too, since it is technically a marathon. Sometimes I do that. I'll have to think about that. I'm not sure, actually, Roy. Why? Do you enjoy watching the marathons as an archive stream? Because some people do, I think. They like seeing it in its entirety and jumping around.
Yeah, you try to clip out a lot of shit where you get like really nasty, and it kind of sucks for me. But I got Raw Phil. Tell him just watch Raw Phil.
Roy did a $5 super chat. A lot of people think they're...
Watch Raw Phil or any other just absolute trooper who's going to stream the whole thing, like Tevin or Iviga, whatever other like warriors are capable of like streaming this whole like god awful thing. Just go watch Iviga or Almighty Tevin or Raw Phil.
They are an airline, and they... Oh, he says a lot of people think they're an airline. They need to announce their departure. Yeah, I know. Like, did it really matter that this guy said he came for Neo 3 and he's leaving? No one cares. I already said I'm not playing it, so goodbye. Thank you to Funky Monkey for a $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Let's get that on the leaderboard. Late appreciation for your Hellmark gameplay. It was a fun stream. Here's to a great marathon. Thank you. So you liked Hellmark. I personally liked Hellmark. I did. And the problem was, I'll be honest, some idiot started the viewbot on YouTube during it. So we went from like 150 viewers and shot up to over 300. I'm like, I know that's not legit. 200 people didn't just show up out of nowhere. So I couldn't really tell how many people were watching. That's frustrating because as you know, when I'm playing a new game, I try to judge it on attendance, engagement, and support.
Well, you made $98, so not very many. Are we gonna...
You're stopping by.
I might as well like stop getting so antsy. He's not gonna do anything for a while.
Listen to these beautiful vocals in the music right now. Wow. That's me singing, actually. That's my natural singing voice. There you go.
Boo.
Okay. Let's see here. The fifth down says, what if Neo 3 were to get the most support? I thought this was a business. It is, but I'm also not going to do things that I just don't like. In truth, like I said, there's many factors involved.
This is a business, but don't you understand how this business works, stupid? I do what I want and you give me money for what I want.
Okay, the three factors that are on your side are how many people show up, how engaging a playthrough or game is, and the level of support that I receive. But there's also got to be stuff on my side. Like if I absolutely atrociously hate something, I'm likely not going to play it or continue with it. In the case of Neo 3, it's not that I hate Neo, but I've been there, done that. I've already played the first two. The second one didn't even work. People didn't like the playthrough and said it was boring. So why am I going to buy and play the next one? Like what? I'd be an idiot. You know, I'd actually be like, it would be going against all my rational thought in my head to play the one which the third in a series.
There is no rational thought up there.
And the last one didn't even really work. Why would I play
If there was rational thought up there, you'd be hiding that disgusting chest hair.
the next one? Because everyone's yelling at me? No, I'm not stupid. This happens all the time. People always, like I said, people are contrarians. What people do is they wait for
Big ups, Jer Bear. Be safe, honey.
me to put my foot down about something
Don't stay for this garbage.
just to say I did the wrong thing and yell at me about it endlessly. And this has happened with many games in the past, and then when I cave, it doesn't work. I played Stellar Blade. It sucked, and it didn't work as a playthrough, and everyone complained. I tried Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and it sucked, and it didn't work as a playthrough, and everyone complained. So what am I going to waste my time on? I have a precedent.
I didn't hear anybody complaining last year during the viewer's illusion of choice when you like had a fucking crash out about Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I didn't hear anybody complaining about it. I wasn't complaining about it.
Established. I'm not going to waste time on stuff I know won't work.
Luoni, thanks for the 220. I appreciate you, honey. Ironic he's doing a Valentine's stream alone, right?
I'm not stupid. Okay, people might want to act like I'm stupid, but I'm way smarter than those people, you see?
What people? Who are you? Like, sir, you're schizophrenic. And I say this with no insult to those who are actually like schizophrenic, but like, sir, you have severe like mental problems.
Okay. If a Cowboy fan did a $2.50 tip, here's support for adding potentially Zero Escape down the line. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I know you're interested in me playing Zero Escape as well, which apparently is very similar to Danganronpa, at least from what we watched when we watched that trailer. It seemed like it was Danganronpa, did it not? I thought it was, and people were like, no, this is actually the new series that they came out with after Danganronpa, those same game developers. And I was like, oh, okay. Cool. Well, thank you all for the early support. I appreciate that. Kevin says, sometimes people think the customer's always right, but they're not. It's not even a factor of that. It's that there's a vocal group of people who just want to say I'm wrong no matter what. And I know that's who's talking about Neo 3, and I don't care about those people. I just don't. Am I going to play Duskbloods? Ask Genesis Gaming SWE. I'm interested in it. It's from FromSoft. It's a Switch exclusive. It's supposed to play like Bloodborne. I mean, why wouldn't I be interested, right? The only thing that I'm nervous about is the multiplayer aspect, because let's be honest, the multiplayer stuff in most Souls games from FromSoft isn't very good. But they did put out Night Rain, and that was all right, I guess. So I guess there's some hope for that, right?
I think he's more so trying to cash in on the Super Bowl than Valentine's Day.
Hardboard, no, I'm not playing Call of Duty.
But he won't be here. If I can calendar correctly, he'll be off on Valentine's Day.
Anymore. I've given it enough chances. Like, I played Call of Duty when it was new, and then I brought it back a second time, and then I upgraded my setup and I brought it back, and then I upgraded my setup again and I brought it back again. None of those times is it successful. It always flops, and everyone says it's boring. They don't want to watch it, despite the fact that Call of Duty has been a huge success in my content before. It just looks like this year it's a dud. I don't know what else to say. I've tried it so many times. I enjoy playing it, but I'm not going to play it if people aren't going to want to see it. So I'm done with Call of Duty. We'll have to wait till October, November when the new one comes out, give that one a day one honest shot, and go from there. Okay? Let's see here. Hold on. I will say this, I'm very happy I can drop stuff now. When I clear my throat, if I have to snort, if I have to do this disgusting stuff, I'm actually muting it. And it's great because now I don't think it's nearly as annoying. Like sometimes I've been watching back my own content to listen and see how it sounds. And I think it sounds way better now that I'm editing that crap out. So, you know, good stuff.
Wow, who would have thought? Edit out all the really gross noises you make.
Again, that's a suggestion people made all these years. They said, why don't you have a drop button? So that if you need to cough, if you need to clear your throat, like this.
Yeah, and you said, fuck you. You're going to listen to all of my really gross noises and you're going to like it.
You can just block it out for a quarter second and we don't have to hear it. And the answer was always, well, number one, because you shouldn't be bothered by it. You know, I would always try to justify, like, well, Howard Stern belches on the microphone all the time, right? And then it's funny because, like always, you know, I'm a stubborn jerk, right? And then I listen to people ask for this for years and years. And then finally I try it. I'm like, it sounds way better. People were right all along.
Yeah, day late and $1 short, broski. Movie sign. Thanks for the 5, honey. I appreciate you. He doesn't care about us so much that he brings it up at every opportunity. Get bent, Dave.
Of course you were. You were right all along. You told me to do this. I was like, no, I refuse to do it because I'm a stubborn jerk. And then I do it. I'm like, this sounds way better. Like, why didn't I do that to begin with, right? So now I have it. Now that I have this Roland.
Right. Why don't you just, like, slide down off of your, like, drunken high horse and be like, maybe I should take some of these criticisms seriously.
Bridgecast interface. I can easily mute the mic whenever I need to. Like that right there. And it just sounds better. So I will do better and better and better at this the more that I get used to having it. I'm not really used to having it yet, but I'm trying to get better. and I will do my best to, mute, unmute when it's appropriate. So thank you to everyone who stuck it to me over the years and told me to implement it. I've now implemented it for the better, and I hope that things are sounding better for you guys, okay? Got some shout-outs to do. I saw people are nominating games. Give me a sec. Let me do some shout-outs, okay? I want to make sure I don't miss anything. So the villain, EXE with a $5 super chat says, how was Dragon Quest 7? So here's the deal with Dragon Quest 7. Let me give you my
It was shitty. I only made $100.
initial thoughts, okay? The graphics are great. To see a game in the Akira Toriyama art style.
Papa Studios, thank you for the 220. Great number, that 220. How bad do you think that room smells? Ugh! Let's never think about it again. Probably, look at this face. Look at this dented fucking face on this retard. Probably smells like, I don't know what, depression, mold, grease, mildew, divorce, stale farts. I don't know what else we got.
But in 4K resolution, 120 frames per second, it looks absolutely gorgeous. The lighting and everything, the world is really well designed. I love the fact that they took a 2D game and literally turned it into a 3D game like this. It looks sick, okay? The soundtrack, again, they took the original soundtrack and they upped it 10 notches, full orchestral soundtrack. Everything sounds amazing, okay? The gameplay. Well, herein lies the rub. When you're playing a classic JRPG that they've turned into a modern game, they're not going to rewrite the whole game, right? It's going to be the same basic story, the same basic pacing, etc. So here's what happened. The game has a slow intro. It took 2 hours of this narrative to get to the point where you even do combat. So immediately, those who are basically, how can I say? They're adrenaline junkies, and they want to see the game right away, and they want to see what the gameplay loop's going to be like. They were saying, oh, this is boring. Why is it taking so long? It's boring. And I was like, I can't disagree with you. The pacing could be better, but this is a game that's 20 years old. And all they did was they gave it a big facelift to make it look like a modern game, but they're not going to rewrite the story, so you have to kind of put up with that slow narrative at the beginning. Once we got into the first dungeon, and we started to see the gameplay elements, how the party's working together, right? One person's using offensive magic, one person is using offensive skills with their blade, another person is buffing and healing. The game got a lot better, but it took 2 hours to get to that. So some people just tap out and say, we're going to leave because it's boring. And there's nothing I could really do about that, okay? I would say the next stream of Dragon Quest 7 that we're going to do, I think it's Monday, is going to be a much better one, because now we're going right to a dungeon. There's going to be exploration, combat of the first boss of the game. I am playing it on the harder difficulty. I upped the difficulty purposefully because I know I'm really good at turn-based RPGs, and likely to play it on the standard difficulty, it might be too easy. And then people started complaining. So you see, I can't win because people always say, we wish that Phil would play on a harder difficulty to be more challenging and more entertaining. So I do so, and then people say, wow, this is going to be boring because the fights are going to take too long. And I'm like, oh, I can't win. If I played it on standard, it's too easy. If I played it on hard, the fights take too long. So no matter, again, another case, no matter what Dark Side Phil does, he did the wrong thing, right? I got to get used to that, right?
You think after 18 years you would be used to it.
But in general, I liked it. I had a good time with it. The people who like JRPGs also had a good time with it. I hope that people will continue to show up and engage and support it because I like it. I want to do this as a playthrough. Okay, I do. I really do. And I hope that people will give it a chance. If you were bored in the first 2 hours, I assure you the game will be better now. We're past that. Now there's combat all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's like the first 2 hours don't have it. The rest of the game is combat. So I hope you'll come back for it when we play it again. I think it's Monday is the next stream. I personally liked it. Reddit Drama Queen, our first sub of the day. Thanks for the sub over on Kick. Yes. I love it. I love being a part of all the Reddit drama every day. They love talking about Dark Side Phil. It's amazing, isn't it? They really have lives.
He's not playing games yet. Oh, honey, it's gonna be a while. It's only 12:30 his time.
Okay. I received a $2 tip. So this person says, you said you didn't like extraction shooters, but you had fun with Arc Raiders. That's correct. I didn't know. Here's the truth. I didn't know what extraction shooters were. I had only been told. And then when
I've only been a pro gamer for 18 years.
She played it, it kind of clicked and I understood what it is. Okay? You didn't like Baldur's Gate 3, but it's one of your best playthroughs. I don't agree with that, actually. I don't think it's one of my best playthroughs. It's my longest playthrough. I don't think it's one of my best at all. I think it's okay. It's fun to see me play that style of game because I usually wouldn't. But to be honest, remember what I said at the end? I said, I don't think I would play a game that's this long again. It just doesn't work. To have my audience watch this for 4 months just doesn't work. It's too lengthy. You know what I mean? So I disagree with you there. And by the way, the Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough tanked the channel. All the engagement fell off for months and months, and I really had to fight to bring it back for 2 months. So as much as you say, oh, it's my best playthrough, completely disagree there, especially from a business-wise standpoint. It didn't make sense. You hated on Minecraft, but it turned out to be one of your longest playthroughs. That's true. That I will admit. I dumped on Minecraft for a long time. Again, not having played it. So I would say the extraction shooter / Arc Raider situation and the Minecraft situation are very similar, where I didn't have a full understanding of what the games were, but then once I finally tried them, I ended up really liking them. Okay? So now, they say to get to the end of their tip message, so what's the harm in trying Neo 3 and dumping it if it fails? I know what Neo 3 is. I played Neo 1 and 2. I understand what Neo 3 is. That's the difference here. I didn't know what an extraction shooter was until I tried, and then I said, oh, I like this. I didn't know what Minecraft was. I just hated on it blindly. When I finally tried it, I was like, oh, I ended up liking it. I know what Neo 3 is. This is the third in a trilogy. I've played the first 2 games. There's a complete distinct difference between the two. Okay. Oh, there's 500 kicks from Definitely Not French. They said, why not do paid member streams? That would keep out all the detractors and let real fans hang out positively. So first off,
Plenty of detractors have memberships. There was one time, especially when Argentina was just crazy with the memberships, where I had a membership to DSP Gaming, DSP Reacts, and DSP Throwback at the same time. I had all three. So don't do that.
Get this on the leaderboard before I forget. First off, I'm trying to understand what you mean when you say paid member streams.
Yeah, members only
On
live
YouTube,
streams.
you can do paid member streams, meaning you can create a stream that only shows for your paid members, okay? You can actually set it up that way, that they have to be a paid member.
You don't need it. He asked you the question. So you don't have to explain to him what it is. He knows. He asked you. Would you do it or not? And the answer is no, you won't do it. Because a lot of people who get the gifted memberships don't, quote unquote, don't pay for them because they get Argentinian memberships.
To even access the stream, no one else can have access to it, okay? I'm not aware of that capability on Kick, right? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think that you can do that on Kick. I don't think there's like a paid subscriber only. There's subscriber only chat, but there's not subscriber only view of the stream, right? So number one, I would be cutting out a big portion of my audience if I did that.
You would still stream on Kick. What are you talking about?
Because the Kick viewers would
Just stream on Kick regularly.
not be able to see the members only streams at all. Okay, it's kind of unfair to the Kick viewers. That's number one. Number two, there's already the ability to get memberships on YouTube for a penny. We've already talked about this. This is a VPN exploit that has not been fixed. So I'll tell you right now, here's what would happen, right? I would announce we're doing a special members-only event. Become a member today to see it, and immediately my detractors would come and give 700 fake memberships to people who would all get into the event for free. Therefore, completely negating
There it is.
the idea of the event, and it wouldn't do anything for anyone. So, sadly, no, I can't do members-only streams. Sad. Same thing with Patreon. Like many years ago, okay? Many, many years ago. When I started Patreon, it was like 2015, I think, actually. That's how long ago it was, right? I wanted to do stuff on Patreon that maybe would make sense. Like we could do exclusive content, we could do special streams or whatever. And my detractors literally said, here's what we're going to do, Phil, because we don't want you to succeed. We'll have one person pay for the Patreon membership. Say it's $5 a month, right? We'll have one person pay. We will immediately rebroadcast and or rip all of the exclusive content and paste it all over the internet. We don't care about the legal repercussions. We'll just do it because we want you to fail. So I'm not able to do anything like other content creators. We were already talking about that earlier, that sadly Darkside Phil doesn't have the freedom to really do what other content creators do, simply because, you know, these people are just mentally ill and they think that it's okay to just break the law to hurt me. So what am I going to do, right? So I can't do it and it sucks, but it is what it is. I would like to have special stuff. I can't have what everybody else gets. It's stupid, right? Okay.
You stole money from people. You promised them Project 7 and gave them nothing. You promised all kinds of crap to get thousands of dollars on Patreon. And yes, his Patreon is still active, by the way.
All right. Let's see here. Yes, I heard this. So 7 Star Samurai says, did you hear the news? This broke this morning. HBO has recruited Craig Mazin. You know, the guy who's running the Last of Us TV show? Wow, that's really a good idea.
I didn't know this was going to turn into a whole like morning show. I should have known better. I've been watching this guy for like 4 years. Fatal, thanks for the 3, honey. I appreciate you. Why is this fool wearing a Carolina jersey? Because he likes the colors.
Recruited him to now make a Baldur's Gate TV show that's based on the events of Baldur's Gate 3 and after. Okay? So once this news hit, immediately journalists reached out to Larian Studios, you know, the people who made Baldur's Gate 3, and said, are you guys involved with this at all? Because we thought if you were involved that we would have heard about it before, like you would have said something. And they're like, we have no involvement whatsoever. We didn't even know this was happening. This is completely unbeknownst to us. So get this, they're going to take the characters and the lore that Larian created to make Baldur's Gate 3, and they're just going to make a TV show based on it with no involvement from the original people who made the game. Sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? I bet that show's going to come out great. Anyway, let's continue. That's correct. Theodore says, you also didn't like the Five Nights at Freddy's games? Then when you actually tried them in the marathon, you liked them. You're right. Again, it seems like to me, this is why I want to approach things very differently this year, okay? I always used to make excuses, right, of why I wouldn't try something new or different. And now that I'm actually trying the stuff that's new or different, right? I'm trying indie games. I'm doing different stuff. It's working. Like, it's legitimately working. The games are getting some attention on my channel. I'm getting support for playing them. I'm like, oh, so I don't just have to sit here and play the same AAA game on the 40th stream. Instead, I could just have a night where we just do random games and it works. I mean, color me, you know, shocked that games like Sharks and Minnows or Terminator 2D are doing well. But they are. They're doing really well. The streams are doing great. RimWorld, I looked at that game, RimWorld, and I was like, dude, this game looks like a Flash game from the mid-2000s. It still does. I still think it does. This looks like a Newgrounds video from back in the day. But now I'm playing it, and people are like, no, we love this. And, you know, that's awesome that people are coming by and hanging out and supporting different kinds of content that normally I never would have played. I really like that. I do. I'm liking mixing it up and not just doing the same games every day and doing the same playthroughs that are a million parts. You know what I mean? Cool. One Buff Weed did a $2 super chat, says, still interested in this interview. Well, I remember that a few days ago, you came in super chat and said, would I consider an interview? I said, yeah. And that was where we left it. Like, did you contact me? I don't think you did because I didn't hear from you. Or if you did, it hit my spam and I never saw it. Did you email me or did you DM me on X? Like, how did you try to contact me? Because
What in the hell are we talking about? Why are we doing this? Oh, I'm almost out of skip juice. Christ. Hi, and thanks for the 220. Welcome to Variety Streaming.
I didn't hear from you. I don't even know who you are.
But you said yes to an interview and you don't even know who he is? I don't know. That sounds kind of retarded.
Here's what I'll say.
Whatever you say, man. Whatever you say.
If you're interested in talking about an interview, please either email me at darksidephil@hotmail.com. Don't put any links in the email because that will flag it for spam, by the way. Or DM me on X at @theycallmeDSP and we can talk. Okay? Cool. The dude fired by Keem. This guy was fired by Keemstar. Okay. I mean, that's neither here nor there. I know nothing about that. What was it? CHMF. Yes, we have a games list. We're not yet there, to the point where we're voting for games yet for today. We're just chilling right now, which is fun, by the way. Great conversation for the first hour. Thank you, guys. But we will begin.
Has it really been great conversation? I don't know about that.
With polling for our first game. And
apparently it's not knockoff. He showed us the little NFL tag on the bottom of the jersey. So apparently, I don't know why he felt the need to show us that, but apparently it's quote unquote legit.
And see what it's going to be. Okay. All right, Yimra, thank you for $5. Yimra says, RimWorld mentioned, money received. Thank you so much, Yimra, for $5. And One Buff Weed, another $2 super chat says, I'll email you now. Okay. Now, I'll be busy all day. I'm going to be drinking and playing games, so please be aware I probably am not responding today, but I'll try to give it a look, perhaps over my day off tomorrow. Cool. Really? Cabal says, One Buff Weeb worked in the LCU, and he kept getting chucked between shows because he couldn't work with anyone. It's just so wild. Like, I don't pay any attention to any of this. Literally, I've not seen a single second of anything on any of those lolcow shows, except clips that were posted on, like, social media, or, like, when the Tito Casino were covering them, and I would maybe catch it when I was watching them. I would catch them covering it. But I have literally, I know nothing of it. I have zero involvement, zero interest in that kind of content. So I'm completely unaware of any of it.
You don't have to be saying any of this. Like, just move on. Just be like, oh, I don't know what that is or who that is or whatever. Okay, so next up.
I mean, how many people have gone in and out of that machine? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like 100, 200 people have been on those shows. Do any of them stay? Besides Boogie, has anyone actually stayed on any of these shows? Even the staple cast of Wings and Boogie, Wings left. Like, is anyone around still on this content, or do they all just leave?
And Warfare, thanks for the 5, honey. I appreciate you. DSP is full of air, among other things.
One Buff Weeb did a $5 super chat. He says, I did used to work for Keemstar. I quit because I got tired of being a freak in a circus. Independence is a lot better.
Well, then by all means, don't come to this fucking clown show.
Hallelujah. Exactly right. It's what I said. If you start working for Keemstar, you got to understand what's going to end up happening. You're stuck. You're under his thumb. You're going to be wrapped up in all of his content. You got to do what he says. For me, the reason that I never worked with Keemstar is very simple. Like I've said, if you start with drama and you get heavily mixed up in it, that's it. You're drama for life. Like, you won't be able to make any more content. And me, I'm a guy who's always been gameplay, chill vibes in my audience. Yeah, early on in my existence, I was all about rage and drama. I've been out of that for a very long time, okay? I don't want my life to become drama. I don't. I want to have fun vibes and chill times with my audience. What we're doing right now, this hour of content I just put out, is very relaxing and fun to me. And by the way, it's not harmful, right? I'm of the impression that this kind of drama content, sure, it gets attention, it gets views, and it makes money, but I feel like it's harmful. It's harmful to the people involved. It's harmful to human culture, just in particular. Like, I don't agree with the content. I think it's stupid. I don't find entertainment factor in having Boogie go on a show and say the N-word a bunch of times to get in trouble so he can be punished, and then he has to, like, spray paint his body or something, or get a tattoo on his face, or whatever the hell he's doing today for the
Oh, boy, this is rough.
millionth time. I don't find that, like, any kind of valuable entertainment. I actually think it's detrimental to human culture and
You know what I think isn't valuable entertainment? This like right here.
existence that it happened. Do you see?
Yep, now we're going to start shitting on Keemstar and Boogie and Wings. Like, I thought, again, games, any chance of a game. Or even though there aren't goals, is there still a goal? Because we know how this works. He never wanted to play a game until he got to $100 so he could take a shot. So is this what we're doing, even though we're just not going to talk about it?
As opposed to, if I'm just sitting here doing a video game
How much is he at?
playthrough, and it's entertaining and fun, anyone can watch that playthrough at any time moving forward in their lives, enjoy it at face value, and no one got hurt in the process, right? I just love that better, okay? So,
Except for the day when you decided to shit on Wings and LTG.
it's very simple. That's why I never wanted to be involved with that kind of content. So thank you, One Buff Week, for another $5. I appreciate that. And first off,
Well, almost. He wants $100.
I wish you the best. If you were involved with that stuff and you're out of it, good for you. And I'll check out your email later. Gex says, who knows, maybe you'll get discovered by another audience if you do an interview with this guy. I don't know anything about this person. I don't know at all. I don't know if they're big or small. I don't know, I have no clue.
Come on, dude. Stop coming in here and giving $5 super chats and making this shit all about you.
I don't know anything about
Nobody cares, you
the
fucking
situation.
loser.
I'm just taking it at face value as I always tend to do. But,
Don't keep... this guy is already so easily fucking distracted and wants to talk about this shit all day long. Stop it. Take your fucking $5 super chats and go somewhere else.
It sounds like some people don't like you. Hey, welcome to the club. Welcome to my reality.
Yeah, the jersey says dark side on the back of it.
Okay. Have I ever tried prune juice? I don't think I've ever drank prune juice. I had prune. When I was a kid, I liked prunes. I actually did like prunes. I thought they were tasty. A prune is what? Is a dehydrated plum? Much like how raisins are dehydrated grapes? I thought prunes were delicious when I was a kid. I haven't had one since I was a kid. But I think that they're good. I wonder if I would like them today, because that's something that I used to eat when I was a child, and I haven't had as an adult, and I wonder if I would like them as an adult. Brandon said, I really don't want to know about that. He's telling me about things that Boogie did. I really don't want to hear about them.
Right. I don't either.
That's... the less I know about it is the better my life is, okay?
Agreed. 100% agreed.
Okay. Yeah, apparently chat hates one buff weeb. I don't know why. Again, I know nothing about the guy. I'm not going to hate on him because I don't know anything about him.
Bro failed at streaming. Now he's LARPing on a DSP stream. Oh, yeah, this dude's getting his fucking cheeks clapped.
Oh, I wanted to, before we even got into gaming, I wanted to at least try one of these. Should I try
Oh, we are going to take a shot before we get to $100. Okay,
the
here we
whiskey
go.
sour cocktail? Or should I try the old-fashioned cocktail, guys? Let's try one.
You could try drinking like a real man.
Which should I start with? What do you guys think? Whiskey sour or old-fashioned? What should I begin with?
I mean, they're both whiskey, correct? Like,
Wow, it's pretty 50-50 from what people are saying in chat. It's pretty split down the middle. No, I never made it old-fashioned myself, no. Years ago, I used to buy a mix that was just the mix, and I would add whiskey to it, and it was supposed to make an old-fashioned. But this does not smell anything like that. This smells really different.
oh, we're going to smell them again.
All right, let's try
He's never been a real man. I guarantee that to be true.
this. Oh, shit. I opened it and it splashed. That's not good. I don't want to get shit all over my office. Let me get a paper towel. Hold on. I really don't want to make a mess today here.
You struggled to open the bottle and it splashed everywhere? Okay.
Why did it have to goddamn splash? Where did it go?
Because you pulled too hard with your little weak girly arms.
Don't get on any of my new equipment, please. A very expensive studio now. Can't be getting stuff disgustingly dirty, okay? Okay.
You're right, Toxie. This guy's a really amateur drunk. I'm saying. How can somebody be like, this is gonna like legitimately irritate me. Like, how can you just be like, you're not good at anything. You eat like a weirdo. You drink like a pussy. Like, you can't play video games. You can't be on time. You can't be interesting. You're not even like remotely fucking funny. Like, how can you just like suck? Like, I don't know how else to say it. How can you suck so badly at just, is there anything? Like, no joke. Like, I am legitimately asking, is there anything besides like the obvious like joke answers? Like, oh, he's good at being a beggar. He's good at, going bald. Ha ha ha. Like, is there legitimately anything this guy is good at doing?
All right. So, old-fashioned is whiskey, sugar, and bitters. Oh, yeah? Very basic. Why am I so icked by making a mess? It's not that... Okay. It's not that that a mess is a big deal. I can clean it. But this is my setup, my professional place of work. I don't want to make this a mess. You know what I'm saying? It does. It bothers me. If I'm doing DSP tries it here and it makes a fucking mess on the desk, it pisses me off. Like, no, this is where I'm here all day, every day. I want to have a nice, clean, orderly place. Maybe that's just me. But that's to me, it's my place of work. Let it be clean. I don't want to have gross, sticky keyboard and, gobs of dried whiskey all over the fucking place when I'm trying to do stuff that's, you know, it's gross. Okay, so. My first taste of old-fashioned bullet cocktail. Let's see if it's any good.
Oh, look at this. Just drink it out.
So I
of
do
the...
appreciate that they actually did the and see how it's not a flat top on the bottle, but they have that little notch so you can put it in the glass. That way
Just drink out of the bottle. What is wrong with you?
Okay. Have I thought about doing reward goals for marathons? No, we're not doing any reward goals or anything like that ever again. I'm completely liberated from that, and I'm happy for it. I don't want to be rallying and saying, come on, let's hit the goal, let's do this, and we can do this stunt. Those
You just say it without saying goal. You just say, oh, support was okay, we could have done better, instead of saying we didn't hit the goal.
days are over, all right? Yeah, I used to do that stuff. Here, I'll tell you this. Once a year, that will come back for the Indivestance Day, when I will do those incremental goals. What was it? Every $50, I would put on either a hat or a vest, and that's it. Like, that's the one time a year that I'm going to do it. So if you want that kind of content, come back on, you know, the Indivestance Day marathon, and that's
Or don't.
when I'm going to do it. Outside of that, I'm not going to be doing that anymore, all right? Because I just want to chill, all right? It's like being a carnival barker trying to get, you know, or a freaking auctioneer. All right, here for the hair, 20, 20, 25, do I hear 30, do I hear 30? Oh, we got a 30, 35, 35 on the band in the back, and then 37, 37, 30, 40, 50, 1, 2, go, sold to the man in the back. Can I just chill and play games? Rather than be an auctioneer? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so stupid. Okay. I was pretty...
Oh, my God. This is, like, so brutally painful. El Dragon, thanks for the 10. I really appreciate you. Toxie, if you want an idea of how long he's been rambling, I went across town for an interview, stopped and got food, found a kitten, and made it home. Entire trip, 1 hour and 40 minutes. Well, I have been live for just over 1 hour and 26 minutes. And so, yeah, he's been up for about 90 minutes, and we're still here.
good at that. It sounded pretty good, didn't it? All right, here we go.
Thank you again. I appreciate your generosity.
I'd be pretty good at doing that. All right, here we go. Let's try this. The old fashioned. Let's see if it's any good. That's pretty good. Mmm. Oh, that's tasty. I really like that. So it's
Well, thanks for the 2, honey. But he's okay with stale mango rags in it.
it is the straight whiskey, but it's got a little bit of a sweetness to it.
All I can think about are those poor Zelda jammies.
And whatever this bitters is, I don't know, but it tastes good. That's delicious. Well, well, that was a good experiment. Now that's the stronger one. That's the 35%.
Experiment? It's whiskey. We've all had whiskey.
Alcoholic volume. The whiskey sour is only like 25%, but it has more in it. It's supposed to be like sweet because it has honey in it and also lemon. So that could be good too. We'll have to see later. Oh, that's tasty. Good stuff. All right. Put an effect on the mic and do the auction voice. Okay.
No. Please tell me I have skip juice. Please tell me I've got something. Oh, thank God.
I'm getting red from that one sip.
I need this. I need this in my life.
Not from one sip, I'm not getting red. I likely will get red-faced later. Villain says, did you ever do beef sets? What the hell is a beef set? No, I don't even know. I've never heard of that. A beef set?
I know they do, TryJ. I know they do. It's like homemade starch spray.
I'm getting red from that one sip.
Thank you. Thank you.
Not really. Not from one sip, I'm not getting red. I likely will get red-faced later today as we continue and I drink more drinks. Like I said, those cut waters, ooh, those are good. Those cut waters taste great. It's 2 shots in a can, and you can drink the can fast. And in fact, it's supposed to cool down on Sunday. It's supposed to be very cool this week coming up. Clouds and rain all week, so I'll enjoy the nice cool air and everything once that hits. But we have stupid El Nino right now. So, again, it's 60 degrees outside. It's winter. Normal temperatures this time of year for us would be between 30 to 40 degrees Fahrenheit. It's 60 degrees in full sun outside. It's not supposed to.
It's partly, excuse me, it's 56 degrees in Renton and mostly cloudy. 56, mostly cloudy. Just saying.
To be this. That's our spring. Yet it's February 6th. Spring's not for another 2 months. So, yeah, it just sucks. And it's funny because some people were like, well, central air would fix it. And I was thinking about it. I was like, no, it wouldn't. Central air, I wouldn't be able to turn on my central air. The rest of my house is cold. I'm serious. Like right now, if I open that door and I walk into the hallway, there's a 15-degree temperature differential. So it's probably like 70 in the hallway, cold. Seriously. It's that much of a jump. The rest of the house is cool. Only this room is hot. And that room too, because both of these rooms face the
We got a bowl.
sun in the afternoon.
There isn't full sun.
So these two rooms heat up. The rest of the house is cooled down. So if I had central air, I wouldn't even turn it on. The rest of the house would be like an icebox. So really, the solution is keep the air conditioner in the window all year and use it every single day, which means
Or just open the window if it's 55 outside.
literally never have fresh air in this room. Only
Oh, I know. Don't you like all the stories and, you know, the bottle fondling and the back in my day and the now we get the weather?
ever have really stuffy, you know what I mean, air. It doesn't feel fresh and everything, and I don't want to do that.
I'm just saying it's 55 where you live. It's 18 where I live. So why don't you shut the fuck up? I have not been allowed the privilege of above freezing for, I think, 19 days. Okay. So why don't you just be quiet? It is so perpetually below freezing where I fucking live that just about everybody I know has needed a new car battery. Our cars are dying because it is so perpetually below freezing and frigid. The other night, our overnight low was -3. So, like, be quiet, dude.
Well, Eddie says central air has dampers. It directs the air where you need to it only. You're right, but this is why I don't have central air. When I moved in here in 2014,
Oh, it's terrible all over. If you are on like if you're on the northeastern like quadrant like of this like fucking thing, like it's awful. It's just awful.
had an actual heater, air conditioning guy come to clean out my unit and then check, you know, my house. He cleaned out the unit and I said, it doesn't cool any of the rooms and it doesn't heat any of the rooms.
Blah,
Distribution
blah,
will
blah, blah,
reach your outside rooms. He said that
Oh, great. Now we get to talk about fucking HVAC
would cost you
over
around
here.
$14,000. He told me that in 2014. Okay? It's now 2026. So you can imagine with inflation and everything, probably now it would cost 20 grand or more to do this. So I just don't have 20 grand lying around. You know, that's something that's a huge investment. You know, there's a possibility that, you know, when my credit turns around, which it should actually within the next few years, maybe I could get a home equity loan. Maybe I could refinance. I could do something like that. And then I could do some renovations on my house and I could get central air and I could fix my busted bathroom and I could do certain things that I've wanted to do for a while. Right now, no, that's not.
Right. Look at those temperatures. Look at those overnight lows, like in the fucking like negatives and shit. And he's over here like, ugh, it's 55 degrees. Oh my God. I'm over here like, could I just make it to 35? Could I just be like above freezing? We're like under like 18 inches of snow. Like I don't understand like this attitude.
It's not a real concern, okay, at all. There's nothing I can really do about it. I don't want to have my air conditioner running 24/7, 365. I don't
Open the window. Open the window.
think that would be very healthy for me to be sitting in an air-conditioned room all day, every day for a whole year. So I just tough through the hot days. You know, what am I going to do? It's February, and I'm sweating in my office. Think of how insane that sounds. But that's my reality.
It sounds really stupid, and I don't know anybody else suffering with that problem but you.
Because the houses out here were not built with any kind of intelligence, to be honest. It was like, oh, well, let's build a house that's good only for today. Let's never use an iota of intelligence or IQ in our head to think that maybe the world won't be exactly the same as it is today forever. So they made the houses only viable for then, and that's it. It sucks now. Now I got to live with it. Nothing I can do about it.
Right. If he stopped giving Scopely $40,000 a year, he could have a lot of stuff. You are, but your room is next to the furnace. But that's something, you see, that's something that's out of your control. He could choose it. That's not the same situation that he's in. Some people might be in the situation where they're not able to control like the room temperature very well due to circumstances that they can't control, for example. So that is a little bit, that's still unfortunate, but it's a little bit different, I would think. Digital Melanin, thank you for the 5. This man buys everything with some form of credit. I guess he needs cold hard cash for his gotcha pulls and DoorDash.
Work and a new heater for a 3,000 square foot house. It cost me 40 grand. Damn. Well, I don't have 3,000 square feet. I want to say mine's like 1,800, I think. But yeah, I mean, there you go. Like I said, I was saying 20. How much you want to bet it would be like 25, 30 grand now? I almost guarantee it. It would be ridiculous. So it's something that I would like to do. But again, that's something that it's a big thing. It's a huge life thing. And my credit hopefully will be bouncing back in the next few years. I'll be able to actually like look into doing stuff with my equity and stuff, and we'll go from there. But
are we thinking the over-under is 800? You know, it's really hard for me to say because they all start out really slow. What's the most? His last birthday was where he made the most. He made like $2,000 on the birthday. And then a lot of them were like 500. Christmas was 800. That was the last marathon that he did was 800. Yeah, I don't know. What's he at right now?
what can I do? Instead, I'm in the hot box.
We're like an hour and a half in. So what are you guys thinking? What are we thinking for how much he's going to make today?
Excuse me. Most of them are really stupid. Like, most people are just very dumb.
You're the one who's saying it's 55 degrees outside, but it's 90 in your bedroom. So really, who's the bigger fucking idiot?
They actually don't have any idea how anything in real life
It's not 90 in my room.
works, but they sit on the internet and act like they do, and they literally talk out of their rectums. Just turn on the air conditioner then. Sure, that's how it works, right? It magically cools the room and doesn't have to blow hot air anywhere.
It shouldn't be blowing hot air back into the room. What are you talking about? What?
Wow.
No, he has not picked the first game yet. We haven't talked about games. It hasn't even been a topic of conversation.
You guys like to talk about, or shall we begin with our polling?
Here we go. It's the top of the hour. It's 1 o'clock. So
Figure out what the first game of the day was.
holy shit, he's painfully dumb. Right. He's like, oh, I'll turn on the air conditioner and it'll just blow hot air back into the room. Huh? I'm so confused. I don't understand. El Dragon, thanks for the 5. I appreciate you. Betta's air conditioners. Betta's AC broke a long time ago, and this is just an excuse. I think we would have heard about it over the summer if the air conditioner would have been broken. I think he would have begged for it. Congrats, you described a heater. Yeah, didn't he stop the stream right in the middle of gameplay to install the air conditioner?
That they never thought ever in their wildest dreams that they would need to have a house with central air and cooling. Like, they were just, it'll always be cool here forever. And now times have changed.
There.
Mount and Blade to Banner Lord. Sorry about that. Herpa-derp.
Time to play a little
Okay,
game
fixing it
called
right
The
now.
Illusion of Choice. Yep. What are the illusion of choices that we have here?
Okay, polls beginning. And for real this time. Sorry about that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to have dead air. I was getting a text.
Returns to
I normally don't answer if I get messages or anything like that, but it was me mod that so you can understand and appreciate, I'm sure.
elderly grandma.
Zombies everywhere. Thanks for the 2. Complains about the house. He bought it. Right. You knew this.
Is home to care for her. Yikes.
He's withholding to hit the 100. I thought he would have done that for the booze, though. He broke that early.
Century-old grandmother
Oh, okay. We're at $80.
who's living out her days in her once cozy but long dilapidated apartment.
Terraria, Marvel Cosmic Invasion, Pacific Drive, Mount and Blade 2. Does it say Banner Lord?
Relatives long ago withdrew
I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't think I know what any of these games are.
from her. Medics speak of
I've been playing Oh, of course, now it's not going to come to me. It's a game called, I don't know if anyone, probably no one's ever heard of this game, but it's a point and click. So it's really lame. It's right up my alley. It's called Rusty Lake Hotel. And I enjoy, there's Rusty Lake Roots, and then there's another one that I'm forgetting. And again, point and clicks, and they all have like the same art style and like kind of morbid. I wouldn't say horror, but it's really hard for me to explain them, but they're very, very cool. So if you have never played it, it's a very simple, but I think fascinating point and click, and it's like $2 on Steam or something like that, and it's called Rusty Lake Hotel.
Senile dementia. You come to care for her out of duty or in the hope that after her death, the apartment will be left to you? Wow. What a creepy way. Wow. That's messed up. Oh, she dies. If only she died, then I could have the apartment for myself. What a nice person.
Well, aren't you the one that's like waiting for their parents to die so like you can get all their stuff? You strike me as a person that would hang around just waiting for someone to die so that you could like Anna Nicole Smith their ass.
You're driving and you're surviving, but it's like the apocalypse and stuff.
Thank you, Panko. Thank you.
Supposedly. Right now, Mountain Blade Bannerlord is like way ahead in the poll.
See, some people were exactly on the same page. Yep. Zombies, Panko. Yep. On the same page. Yep. You mean like how you're just waiting for your parents to fucking die?
Polls.
How does he have no chin? The man has no chin.
My only problem is it's a visual novel, right? So it's an insane amount of dialogue, and if it's not all voice acted, people are going to get bored.
Why don't you do some voice acting then?
People are just going to get bored hearing me read a million lines of dialogue, to play the game. That's kind of a problem. Jesus Christ Simulator. I don't know if I'll be playing that one. Just saying. Sounds like something that could be a little problematic.
Wouldn't be problematic. You just have to have people that would be a good sport about it.
What the fuck? No, I don't think I'll be playing that one. I don't think so. Oh my God.
Jesus, just like me forever. That's so good.
Like, here's the thing. Not like
So it looks like he's going to be playing Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord.
take
Winning by almost a landslide.
stuff super seriously or whatever, but the game is literally a joke trying to make fun of a certain religion, and it's like, I don't really want to do that. I also wouldn't play it, Muhammad Simulator. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't do that kind of stuff. So leave that to the guys at South Park. All right. It just
By all means, don't do anything fun or interesting.
starts skirting really dangerous waters where people might be offended over something that's not meant to be offensive, but some people get offended about religion and stuff, and politics as well. That's why I don't do that kind of content.
Why won't the water turn into wine? I did everything right. Why won't it let me walk on the stupid water?
Mountain Blade Bannerlord has one. I'm downloading it right now. We have to wait. It's going to take a while. Apparently, the game is huge because it's taking...
Of course, none of the games are installed and ready to go. Of course they're not. Of course they're not.
ages to download off of the Xbox app. To be fair, I know nothing whatsoever about Mountain Blade Bannerlord besides it's one of those games where you have one of your little armies that you control. That's it. That's all I know.
Oh, so this is going to, like, suck even more ass than we thought it would originally. Okay, great. Where am I being crucified? You still haven't told me.
Keep up momentum. Enjoy your ban.
Why? Who got...
What an idiot.
Aw, keep up momentum real. Damn.
Adam 30, thank you for continuing to be a standard supporter. 21 months. I appreciate that, man. Okay. No, I didn't download the games ahead of time because I have like 20 games in the rotation. I'm not going to install them all. I'm going to download the games on the fly as we choose what I'm playing today.
Well, then you should have had us choose like a long time ago when you were doing your weird bottle sniffing and fondling.
Okay.
Like, come on, man. Can we be smart?
What came in second? Terraria did. Terraria was second place. Phew. Cocktail, this is weaker. This is 25% alcoholic volume.
Oh, we're going in for more booze.
But it says it has lemon and...
He's at $88.
Since it's weaker, I poured a little more.
Okay. That's on you, man.
And of course, it went right on my fingers. Okay.
You can't pour into a glass. You know, if you tilt your... I don't have time to explain this to you. How you haven't accidentally, like, killed yourself, don't delete me, YouTube. How you haven't, like, accidentally offed yourself yet is nothing short of a small miracle. How you haven't drowned in a puddle. Like, I swear to fucking God.
So this is...
It's like Peter falling into the soup and drowning. These water wigs didn't help at all.
Interesting colored. Look, that looks nothing like the other one because I think it has the lemon and the honey in it, so it changed...
Like, it is nothing more than sheer dumb luck that you're actually still fucking alive.
The consistency of it completely. Hold on, I want to make sure this isn't dripping, and it is. Glad I looked. Okay.
No, he cannot. He cannot pour anything without spilling, and I don't understand.
Yeah.
Hello?
Alrighty.
Stop mean mugging everything, man. Oh, banning people. Okay.
Like, it actually tastes more lemon than whiskey. Oh, it's so lemony. Wow. Oh. Yeah, why'd they put that much lemon in there?
Zombies everywhere. Thank you for the 2. Imagine he got a bartender job. Don't forget to tip.
Yeah, I don't think I like that one. I'll stick to the old fashioned today. The old fashioned was delicious. That whiskey sour, not so much. Ooh. Who would want to drink that much lemon juice? Like, lemon juice.
DoorDash, Amazon deliveries, and Velcro shoes have saved this man from himself. That is hands down the funniest fucking shit I've read all day. Hands down, that's it right there.
You put in as like an accentuating flavor. That's like a main ingredient component. Like, oh. Does it have ingredients listed? It has nutritional facts listed. It's liquor. Why would anyone care about nutritional facts? That's so weird they put that on there. Well, I like the old-fashioned way.
We voted on the game. I don't know if we're ever going to be able to get there.
Okay. The game is still installing. It's not done yet, guys. Ava Cowboy fan tip.
Well, I'm giving you till the half hour. So if something doesn't happen here in about 10 minutes, I'm getting out of here.
Another $2. I'm in to support Zero Escape all the way. For the record. Digimon, I got in there. The Digimon Storytime trailer or whatever, or demo, that I have in there for consideration, but not a visual novel today. All right, 1 second. I gotta wash my hands because some of that stuff got on my hands. I definitely don't want to be sticky. Let me go wash my hands.
Oh, great. Now we're going to get up and walk away for a while.
Quick. And hopefully the game will be downloaded and we can try it out.
I don't know if he's holding for the 100 because he's already taken 2 quote unquote shots. He's ill prepared, number 1, because he doesn't care about the games, because he doesn't want to play the games. Like, we all know that. I think I have 0 skip juice too. There. Let's do ourselves a favor and at least mute that absolute fucking garbage. And then we'll just wait until he decides he's going to come back. Bro's already looking sleepy. Well, he doesn't want to be here. He doesn't want to do this. And bless him, he always tries to start with so much hype, and then about 10 minutes later, it's all gone. I'm telling you, he's going to tap out hella early if he keeps hitting that whiskey, or he'll start crying again. I don't know. I have absolutely no idea if he's going to do that or not. He doesn't want to spend time with his wife. He don't want to spend time with anybody. Okay, here comes this dwonky little fucker. Okay. Come in, retard.
With the chair. Okay. Still downloading, but almost done. Let's, minimize that. We'll get ready to start in just a minute here when it finishes installing, okay?
Okay. Until then, what are we going to do?
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, we're going to, like, belch into the mic. Cool. So much for that mute button.
What is this music? This is supposed to be, for the record, happy music. Does this sound happy? This is elegant chamber music. You're sitting in a person's, like, front hallway, and they have, like, a bunch of musicians playing. Welcome to the stream, everyone.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay. Sounds like you're waiting for the wedding to start.
You could really change this. I think everybody would appreciate it.
All right, come on,
if
let's
you would.
go. Let's go. We're about to get started with the first game.
Oh, we're gonna beg. Oh, okay, cool. We're gonna beg for some money. This might be interesting. Here
Everyone,
we go.
let's get hype. Get hype.
Oh, get hype and give me your money. You can't make this fucking shit up. Get hype and give me $5 now. You fucking brokies. You fucking pussies. Give me your fucking money.
We're going to finally play Mountain Blade Bannerlord 2. I don't know anything about this.
Shocker. You've only been doing this for 20 years.
We're going to see if it's any good. And then after that, I'll probably take a break after we do play this game. But then we'll do the poll for the next.
This whole thing has been you taking a break. You haven't done anything. You've sat here and taken 2 shots of alcohol. You're not working right now, sir.
While I'm on the break, so you guys can vote on what's next. Let's go. Let's get to 100. We're at what, 90? Let's get to $100 of support right now. And then
Why does it matter? Why do we need to get to 100? Almost like it's a goal.
For Mountain Blade Bannerlord, you guys wanted me to play this for ages. Let's go. Get hype. I'm not going to like the game. Oh, that's good. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Sharing the love.
Well, you're so sad and poor and fucking pathetic, you're going to add it to the leaderboard.
For the record, we all know that's 220, right? Like, it's like on cue. We know he watches every single stream, and he does this on cue. Here was the giveaway tell the other day. So he was on stream with one of his many sock accounts, right?
Oh, now we're going to shit talk everybody.
And he goes, I'm sorry, I want to come back and everything. And I'm like, yeah, but dude, you have sociopathic behaviors. You know, like right now,
Says the narcissist.
you're literally in my chat, even though you're banned, you're here, you know, against my will. And you say horrible things, you do horrible things, right? And I'm not convinced that you're going to change or whatever. And he goes,
Yeah, he took a lot of breaks last February, a year ago, when he was doing the FNAF marathon, I think was what he did last February. And it was because Beg's bunny was dying. He kept getting up and walking away and coming back. And
no, I'm so sorry. You know, it was just
so rip Beg's bunny. I think it's been about a year.
bad judgment. And
That was February or March.
by the way, all those troll subs that you're getting aren't me. And I'm like, when did we talk about that? And we hadn't mentioned it. We hadn't brought it up whatsoever. He literally brought it up out of the blue. So they're him. You see what I'm saying? Like, he felt like I was going to accuse him of that. I never was going to accuse him of that.
So almost like when you say, thanks for the $100 tip. I know everyone's going to say it's fake.
And he literally brought it up out of the blue. Boom Arms defeat DSP as
That's amazing. The sub was gifted to a hand cart.
Gifted another sub. That's actually our biggest sub contribution of the day because it's 2. And incidentally, that gets us to $100 of support. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. All right. So I hope you enjoyed the introductory video / portion of this February gaming marathon. Now let's actually get to some gaming. We'll try this game out, see if it's any good, if I like it, if you like it. And we'll go from there. There's a lot of games today. I'm excited for the variety. It's going to be fun. The thing I'm not excited for is the heat. It's going to be hot all afternoon, but I'll tough through it.
Yeah, let me tell you something, broski. That's not our fucking problem.
I get to wear jersey, which is kind of light and relaxing. So
I fell asleep. What games has he played so far? 0. Nothing.
all right, guys, thank you so much for a great intro. I hope everyone watching on demand, if you liked it, I hope you had a good time. Just, give the video
A good time with what? You didn't do anything. You did nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. Like nothing.
like, leave some comments on the discussions we had in this 90 minutes of chatting, and hope you'll check out all the gameplay that'll be coming out today on the channel. Thanks a lot.
I hope you watch this video. Okay, thanks a lot. Can you find your pulse? God damn.
Okay, let's get set up. All right, let's scoot over here and get ready for some gameplay. Do the scoot.
Mama Buckaroo, thanks for the 5, honey. I appreciate you. Big ups. I have a feeling this will be a horrible, horrible disaster of a marathon. It ain't going good so far, but he's going to stream for 11 billion more hours, so it could pick up. We haven't seen any big, both of them.
It's probably going to be like a lot of micromanagement.
This is a game where you're going to have to, like, learn how to do things. Oh, my God.
And stuff, which I'm okay with if I was doing it as a playthrough, but it might be pretty hard to jump into in like a marathon setting. I'm probably going to only play this for like half an hour to an hour, so I don't know how much we'll get into it, Satan says, have a hell of a marathon. Thank you, Satan. Appreciate that. All right. Let me get the music off here.
Yay, thank
Quiet,
you.
Ragtime piano song. What the heck? Okay. Let us begin, shall we?
The Stupor
we
Bowl,
go.
that's pretty
I
good.
guess I should turn the lights off now. Unless you guys don't like the lights. Do you like the lights in the background? If I leave them on, if I leave the lights on, then basically I don't
It doesn't matter. We don't see your background. It doesn't fucking matter.
have to keep turning them on and off between games, which probably makes more sense. I'll just leave them on. Unless it bothers you. You guys let me know if the lights are bothering you. If I it looks like the key light is working well with them, so it doesn't really matter. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. They look fine. I thought some days they looked.
My God, I don't need a story. I don't need a 5-minute story every time something happens. My God in heaven, please.
Okay. Let's see how it runs. Hopefully, this looks choppy, but hopefully that's just for the title screen.
Oh, horsies.
All right, so I guess new campaign. Yeah, new campaign. Here we go. Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, here we go. This one will piss him off. Bird Spotter. Phil, do you ever spend time or money working on improving your skills as an entertainer or on-screen presence? There's tons of free resources you can use. Gotta invest in growing skills as well. Oh.
500 years, the Calradian Empire dominated the continent. Its armies scattered foes before them. The strongholds of proud tribes crumbled beneath its engines of war. From the forests of the north to the wastes of the south, all was brought beneath the standard of their legions. Brutal as the conquest was, the wise agreed that it brought peace. The land, now untroubled by armies, grew rich. But empires, like men, grow old. Leaders lose a common cause.
That looks pissed.
spreads.
Uh-oh.
Old enemies learn the Empire's tricks and devise new ones of their own. Until one day, the bonds holding the Empire snap. Then comes the Civil War, pitting all against all. A time of hatred. A time of suffering.
Cheery game.
But also, even in the worst hours, a time of courage and defiance.
No!
As new leaders arise, from new places and new peoples, to turn back the tides of destruction and bring forth a new world from the ashes of the old.
But first we must crush the old under the iron fist of our armies. Let's do it. Let's command hundreds to thousands and crush them. Crush the opposition. Punch them into paste. Character culture. All right, choose your character's culture. The Vlandian.
At least he shut the fuck up through the whole thing.
Here we are. Descendants of adventurers from the West. So you get more renown from battle, more income while serving as a mercenary, production bonus to villages that are bound to a castle, but recruiting lords to armies costs 20% more influence. What about those sturgeons? The descendants of the foreign tribes of the northern Calradia.
Oh God, no! Please don't read
The
all
chieftains became
menus.
princes vying for preeminence. So you get villages will gain production, grain production, excuse me, and armies gathered with less influence, but more relationship penalty from kingdom decisions. Okay. Let's go here. The Empire. You know what? Let's just be the Azerai. Ah! Now, did they really have to do this? Did I have to see this man in nearly nothing? His loincloth?
Why'd you flip it around to see if you could see his ass, though? You're like, ew. And then you, like, proceed to do a full 360 with him. Just saying.
Like, good lord. Well, he's got a nice build. It's probably pretty much my build right now.
Yeah, right.
I lost so much weight and I work out now, so. No longer can I say I'm fat in games anymore. I have to make myself skinny and buff. There you go.
Oh my God.
Like a nice and pale. Is there a randomization button? No. I wish there was a total randomized button. And just have it, like, make him randomly, but... Oh, here you go. Oh, let's make a random dude clearly almost naked. Here we go. Okay. These guys are too small. There we go. We'll be this guy. Looks good. Nice leg hair, almost as good as mine. Okay, choose your family. Oh, God. Kinsfolk of an emir, warrior slaves, physicians, oasis farmers, Bedouins, or urban back alley thugs. I'll be the Bedouins. Does it affect anything? Sure it does. You get 10 skill levels and a focus point. And scouting and bow attribute, sure. Oh, as a child, what was I noted for? My incredible flatulence. Oh, excuse me, my leadership skills, of course. Your brawn, your attention to detail, your aptitude for numbers, your way with the people, your skill with the horses. Wait, what? One of these things is not like the others. Your skill with the horses?
You have to pick. You can't pick anything other than your skill with the horses, please. Please, for the memes. Please, for the delicious memes, pick your skill with the horses, please. Please. I need
Your
this.
attention to detail. Like all village children
Damn.
you helped out in the fields, you also herded the sheep, worked in the village smithy, repaired projects, gathered herbs in the wild. You were on the little sticky icky. Hunted the small game or sold product at the market. Sure, you sold product. As a youngster... Wow. Ahem. As a youngster, growing up in Colorado, war was never too far away. You joined the commander's staff, stood guard at the garrisons, rode with the scouts, trained with the infantry, joined the skirmishers, or served as an envoy's guard. I rode with the scouts. Of course I did. It's continuing. Before you set out for a life of adventure, your biggest achievement was you defeated an enemy in battle. You led a successful manhunt. You invested some money in land.
Well, we know he doesn't invest any money.
Excuse me. You hunted a dangerous animal. You had a famous escapade in town, or you treated people well. Again, one of these things is not like the others, right? So, I don't know. You led a successful manhunt. Like many families in Colorado, your life was upended by war. Your home was ravaged by the passage of army after army. Eventually, you sold your property and set off with your father, brother, mother, your 2 dogs, and your pet chameleon to a town you never heard, or you heard was safer, but you did not make it. Wait, what? Along the way, the inn at which you were staying was attacked by raiders. Your parents were slain. Jeez. Your 2 youngest siblings were seized. Your dogs and gecko were sold into slavery. You and your brother survived because...
It was dogs and chameleon, not dogs and a gecko. I mean, if you're going to joke, well, please don't because they're bad. But for continuity purposes, it was 2 dogs and a chameleon. Then you changed it to 2 dogs and a gecko. I don't know. That detail bothered me.
You subdued a raider. You drove them off with arrows. You rode off on a fast horse. You tricked the raiders. You organized the travelers to break out, or you threw up makeshift... Here, we organized travelers to break out. This is very exciting. So you prepared to set off with your brother on a mission of vengeance and rescue. Here's your character. Enter your name. I am. Wait, like I am? His name is I am? I am. I am. I am. That's his name.
No. Stop. It's painful. Please. Just move on.
You
Stop.
zoom with... Wow, you zoom with shift. That's weird. Okay. Mounted spear training. Finish the track and hit targets. Hit as many as you can. How do I do that? Mount the horse. How?
Mount the horse. How? My God.
How do I mount the horse? That didn't mount. Stab the horse. How do I mount the horse? It's the tutorial. They're not going to tell me how to mount the horse? Seriously? Oh, wait. F. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, this is hard to control. I think I hit him with my head. Okay. Okay, there's definitely some lead up. Here you go. You have to do it early so you can stab it. Nice. Got the one over my head. Okay. Hoi! Hoi! Take it. Oh, shit. Oh, hit the wall. Here we go. Oh. Okay. Basically, I'm breaking it with my head. I'm not stabbing it. I'm just, like, smashing it with my body.
Am I buying the game now? No, this already sounds long-winded and boring to me. Therefore, not my kind of game, but he certainly doesn't help the cause at all. I'm not long for this stream, myself.
Oh, I missed. Go down, go down. There we go. Nice. Ooh. Oh, gosh. In the size of the track. Damn, that was a reaching stab. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Yeah.
this is going to end just like Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. It certainly looks
Almost
that
done.
way.
5 more to go. La la la. Stab it. Oi. Oh no. Oh god. Turn around. Stab it. There we go. Very nice. Raw. You always scream when you stab a target. Whoa!
Not a children's entertainer.
Oh, one more. Yeah! Oi. Okay.
I'll go back and grab those later.
Nicely done. All right, I did it. Dismount with F. Oh, looking at the horse. There we go. Okay, that's done. Archery. Horse archery training. How do you do this? Oh! Oh! All right, so they want to mount the horse again. The horse is facing the wrong way, though. Oh!
Okay, I can't listen to this retard fucking scream anymore, and I don't care. This has just gotten beyond, like, just, I'm sorry, this is just fucking insufferable. I appreciate everyone hanging out. Of course, Raphil is still going. I assume that Tevin is still going. Sometimes Aviga does these, and maybe some other folks as well, so I invite you to go and hang out with them. I'm not going to send anybody anywhere, because sometimes people just don't want to watch anymore, or they like want to go like watch a different person. So I leave that up to you guys to choose where you want to go and hang out and spend the rest of your Friday. But big ups. I appreciate everybody hanging out. He won't be here tomorrow. I won't be streaming tomorrow. I have other things I have to do, which sucks, but that's okay because he won't be here. We'll reconvene on Sunday and talk more shit about him. Appreciate everyone. Invite you to sub if you want to, but you don't have to. Like always, I'm not your mom. I can't tell you what to do. As always, stay toxic, my friends.